who's playing that music? I mean, I know that. Hold on. Alright, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Good. That's not finished. Good morning. Man, I think I caught some early buys today. Caught some GJ buys during the Atlanta session. Before I actually. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so I actually caught buys on GG here for not pre-London, but during London. Just closed out earlier, but yeah, I think here I'll mark on my chart real quick before I get into that. Let's delete this first. Let's delete the trades taken. That was on Friday, nice 40 pip on Friday. Delete that, and trades called. Go back, delete that. Cool. Yeah, so yes, turn on mute everyone first. Mute. There we go. Alright. Before you guys say anything in the Zoom chat, let me mark on my charts first. After I'll meet you guys later. And just break down GJ for the YouTube. So yeah, I did mention that the weekly we actually did close bullish here last week, surprisingly. So we actually did close bullish, and we created support here on a weekly, right? So I did, like I said yesterday, during the Asian session analysis I sent to every single group. We are gonna, I am expecting us to continue up to have like 138 levels to fill a weekly wick, right? So obviously the week I'm bullish. Obviously for the day we waited for, like I did mention, like I was waiting for buys above this resistance here for Asian, right? Since it's an Asian, I'm said how if we break this resistance here, we'll probably continue up towards the next resistance, coming up towards like this level right here. And those were buys I took. So pretty much during London, I waited for a breakout of this resistance and then took buys as price broke above here to continue further up here. I took it above like right here around like this area. I think my price was 136,712. Yeah, around this area. Took buys going up here towards this resistance. So yeah, I think I took on a break of this high here, around there. But yeah, those are the buys I got. And then obviously today, I think we should do to continue further up. I think buys for me though would be above like 137 actually. Those would be my buys. 137 to probably around this next resistance, this amount of resistance you have here. So back probably up into this range. This is my New York. A nice 20 pip range you have there in GJ. Not bad, but the hourly's on closer in about 25 minutes. I think what could happen here is we could either two things can happen here. We could either continue up here to break this resistance like this, just easily break it, close above obviously, then continue up towards like this resistance. Or my alarm just went off. Or we could make a resistance here. So let's say we pop up like this. We make a resistance here, and then we eventually like start to close bearish here at resistance to continue back down to make a support, and then we continue back down like this. And at the support, look for buys going back up as we close bullish, right? Like this, go back up. So this can happen, or two, we can just continue to go straight up. But I do expect us to continue up towards like 137 today. But yeah, that's gonna be my analysis. We are bullish, and this ranger should get filled regardless. This range, the rest of the ranger, like 8 pips to go left, it should get filled. Has nowhere else to go. Like partially has nowhere else to go but tap that resistance there. Dripping here of the white castle trades. White castle trades. Okay, let's look at gold first. Gold is man. I think gold buys, guys. If you guys look towards gold buys, I think gold buys would be lovely above this resistance here that you have. The strong resistance here, coming up towards like this level right here. I think these are the go buys that you're looking for. Just in this range here. As you're breaking to this range here, you have a nice like 4-pip range on gold. I think those would be your go buys because 1 hour did create a resistance here. And it's a pretty heavy one as well. So if you break that resistance, high chance we're going to continue further up towards the next resistance. This looks a little choppy in this area, but the previous resistance right here, that's how I marked it up. We should be able to continue up as we break this resistance over here. Coming up towards like, you know, 1910 levels today, probably. When I start trading US30, I'm never going to trade US30 again, man. I told you. Maybe again in the future, I don't know. But, like, it's a pair that I've started with when I was a new trader. Been looking at it ever since. But I just stopped in, like, I think, like, starting, like, January or February last year I stopped trading it. Yeah, I mean, it's just that if I were to trade it again, it wouldn't suit my trading times, like, because US30 moves during the NYSE open, which is at like 9:30, 10. At that time, man, I'm done trading. Like we finish our days at around like 9:30. So again at 6:30, 9:30, I'm off. Like there's no point in me trading US30. If I have GJ to trade. People are gonna say, oh yeah, but US30 has more pips to catch, and US30 gives you more pips, gives you more money. Yeah. Alright, I'll meet you guys. Here you guys go. Who's in there? Robert, Jimmy, Samurai. What's going on? Sharif.
Good morning.
What's going on? So guys, we are tapping the top of the range here. We are going to fill the range here, as expected, right? So obviously it wasn't tradable, but what is tradable is if you break above here. So that's what we're waiting for. We're gonna wait for this whole hourly candle to close them, or this 30-minute close. I think today 30 minutes clearer than 15-minute. Well, right now it does. So. You guys, it's a Monday. Today, you guys, try to take it a little bit easy. Don't try to rush setups. Don't try to rush trades. Take your time today, because it's the first day of the week. First day of the week. I know a lot of you guys load up a new account for Monday, and after blowing it on Friday, I know a lot of you guys did that. I know how it feels. You guys probably think you guys are a new person, alright? After blowing account Friday, you come here Monday. Oh yeah, new account. I'm a new person today. But no, you're still the same you from Friday. Your habits aren't gonna change, man, over the weekend, right? That's crazy, cause over the weekend someone messaged me, yeah, no, I blew my account over the weekend, and man, I feel like giving up trading. Da, da, da. I'm like, well, why are you losing trades? And they're like, because I'm over averaging, over risking. And they said I'm over trading and over risking. I'm like, okay, so you know the reason why you're losing trades, but you're still doing it. It's like, yeah, but just that I can't just sit with peace of my mind with the profits I'll make. I can't catch 10 pips for 0.10, make $10 and just dip, or 1.0 and just dip. 'cause it's not enough for me. But it's like, if you really want to trade, man, that should not be a worry. Your losses should not be a worry at all. Do you adapt time change? What do you mean time change? Like time zone change? What do you mean? What do you mean time change, man? Expand. Could you have entered on a bullish channel flip? Yeah, I mean, but like, this candle. I mean, yeah. Well, could have entered on this candle flip, but like, just that the range from like here, coming up towards like here, was just very very small. There was no, there's no really. It wasn't even worth it, because then your stops would be. I mean, that's your current candle. Because you had like the rest of the range to go up. Like we knew that price was gonna go up the rest of the range here. We knew that. But sometimes you just gotta realize what trades are a good enter, what trades aren't. And this wasn't a good trade to enter, just because like the range here was like wasn't that great. Very small range to go up here. But I mean, you could have got it. I got it on I think around this kind of right here. 136.731. What's going on, Jimmy?
So, oh yeah, time's gonna go back an hour. Start next week. Or not next week, but this week. Friday.
Yeah. So had I left the time, I mean, time it's just an hour back. Not really.
Hour more sleep.
Not really anything.
You know.
It's an hour more sleep for that night, and then later on, it's like the same thing over again. Just let your mind adapt to it. That's an hour ahead. You just naturally get used to it. It's not like it'll be hard or something. Like every night, oh fuck, we're an hour back. It's the same thing.
One more hour so I could go to the gym. Looking ass. Damn, man. Won't be on streams Friday.
That's fine.
I'll be back next Tuesday. Yeah.
Asking for the volume New York session. Well, if time is changing, cause is it changing?
1 hour. It's this Friday.
It's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's everywhere, then volumes it's the same thing for every time.
So it still kicks in on like 8, right? You know, it's an hour back.
And my open will still be open at 8.
Yeah. I think that's what the person is trying to ask.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll still be the same, man. Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, if anything, yeah, it's still the same, for sure. Still the same. From what I remember from last year.
Yeah. The market's gotta heat up. They gotta start the engine, you know.
Man.
Nice.
GG buys, man.
Nice.
Very, very clean.
Can't wait to get to that big lot stage. I'm just chilling for now. In due time.
And shit, you're almost there, man.
In due time, bro. I'm not rushing. In due time.
Come on, guys, where are charts at? Am I missing charts today? Where you at, man?
You want one? I'll get one.
Nah. I seen your chart right through the picture you sent.
Oh no. Chill.
I saw that fib. I don't want to look at it. So someone else sent me a chart.
Oh man. Come on, cuz. The golden zone, man. That golden zone's a hitter.
He was you guys know that first trade of the week every week? It feels good to get off your shoulder. Off your back. Especially like since it's the first trade of the week. I mean, obviously, I had weeks where I've lost my first 3 trades and ended the week very blue. Some weeks where I won my first trades and ended the week really bad. Obviously, it doesn't determine the whole week. But good start to the week. Good start to the day session.
It's not how you start, it's how you end, man.
Yeah. I see by the miss think it's going up. Yep, you're on the right path, man. I think we all believe it's going up here. We just now it's gotta figure out when to enter. But if you have a buy limit here, man, like if you have a buy limit here, that's very risky, man. Very risky. I'll wait for, like I said, what I drew earlier. Price to come down here, make support, close bullish, then to enter buys. But if you're just having a buy limit here just blindly, then that's very risky. How can which ranges will get filled? Everything is a range, man. Because if price were to break above, okay, no, let's say price broke above here. This now becomes your support because we're breaking above, right? Where's your resistance? This right here. Right there, that's your resistance. So this is now your range, right? But if price breaks above here, where's your range be? This becomes support now. This becomes your resistance. This is the range we're in now. Price will come to fill that range. Ranges are just clean levels, clean traffic levels. Because think of it this way, whenever you have clean traffic, what does it do? Let's say we broke above from here to here. And this is your range. What happened from here to here? Price came up, broke resistance, look left, clean traffic, look left, clean traffic, look left, clean traffic, look left, clean traffic. Oh look left here, there's traffic here. That's why I identify this as my resistance, I identify this as my range. This area. Right, that's all that range is. Then what happens in the range is, well, after we actually come up to fill the range, what's gonna happen is one, we could make a resistance come down, make support, after continue to range, bounce up and down, continue range, or two, just break out above resistance here, continue further up, or even like come down, make support here, and come back up to make resistance, have a retest the highs and eventually break it. That could happen as well, but that's usually like what happens when ranges form. Ranges are everything, man. What time did you buy this morning? Around 5:30. 5 Eastern.
Midwest.
Here's my idea. I got you.
Last week in a month. Let's close it out, boys.
Alright. Somebody sent a chat.
Well, actually, I like. You know, I'm gonna be on vacation. I'm gonna still hop on stream on YouTube site, huh?
On Friday? Me,
Yeah,
might is just
Friday.
not. I mean, it's a Friday. I mean, shit. I would just chill. How are you?
Nah, I'm still down. Still down. Just watch the stream while I'm there.
Wait for a closure above 137.054 and take buys high up to
Sheesh.
breaks high and candle. Yep.
Rocket.
Yeah, makes sense. I think you should be aware of this resistor though. I think that's the only thing I'm worried about looking at. This resistance right here is pretty strong, man.
1530 just broke the highs. Again. Sheesh.
Close 8 minutes here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Might as
If
well
you
just
close
wait it
like
out.
this, that's about 18 pip stops. Please for range. About 18 pip target. Not bad. And you enter out the 15 minute later. Let's see. Stops are gonna be if you close above, let's say close there, if you're 13 for like 16, 17. Not bad. You get some decent positions here. But I believe I'm not too confident with this 1 hour candle closing bullish. Above the resistance. I am obviously confident that closing bullish, but I'm not sure if it's gonna close above resistance. Let's see. Oh, we must close above this resistance here in order for us to continue further up. If we don't, then we might be stuck in the range for like a next like hour and a half or an hour. Come down, make support to go back up, right?
Yeah.
But if we actually break above here, we should expect the next hourly candle to just continue up here, tap this resistance.
Yeah, if it breaks that 137.90.
Yeah.
Closes and hold and leaves like a decent wick. Yeah. You gotta play. Gotta play on the way.
Down time we were up. I was up around that time, man. I just woke up early. I don't know if it's a school computer or what, but I tried to send my chart. I tried to type in URL and it won't let me. It stays with it. I mean, are you reading the description? You can't send a full link, man. If you send a full link, YouTube's gonna block it for spam. They didn't answer his question, lol. He asked, how can you tell which range will get filled? You only said how price fills the range. I literally said how clean traffic is what a range is. So whenever you have clean traffic, price usually comes to that clean traffic level. Fills the range. Yeah, go back and watch it again, man. Could you do a breakdown of your London buy entry? Yeah, it was around like pretty much a break of this hourly high here. I got like around the break of that high, break around right here. Cause like we actually there's like a little fakeout I saw it as right here. Little fakeout you had a resistance here, and then you had like a little support right here. So as price actually closed below, obviously we expect the price to continue further down, right? But since price actually closed bullish back in the range here, I then therefore just wait for like a break of this resistance here. I was gonna enter buys here around this area, but it was like, you know, it wasn't really my time trading. So I just chilled for a bit. I actually wanted to wait for this resistance to break and just anticipate it was gonna break as you just broke the highs there, stops current candle and took price up towards this resistance there. Those are my buys. It's like a fake out though, because like we actually, you know, 85% chance of us coming back in the range to fill it as we came back in the range here, and 75% chance of us continuing forward up as we broke that resistance on the fake out mover. So whenever I fake out, all that is just a range, break of support. As we're coming back to break resistance though, we're breaking resistance now. This now becomes our support. We make support here to continue further up towards the next resistance. And after you break that resistance, you just clean up to the next resistance. And those are the buys. But yeah, it's like a fake out. Anticipated fake out. One of the trades that we haven't answered on stream recently, there hasn't been many of those subs, to be honest with you. Well, for October, it wasn't. Your computer tripping or something? I don't know if it's your computer then, because like I think I don't know, because it's just a bunch of letters, man. Right? If you're not saying a link, it's just a bunch of letters. If you're sending regular messages, you should be able to send those messages. I mean, unless your computer is, I don't know. Maybe your computer, I don't know. I don't know, that's weird, man. Try on your phone. Where's Samuel Huntley, man?
Sleeping.
I think Sam just doesn't like, you know, he just wakes up at the most random times now. Like some days he'd be up for like the 6:30 or 7, and some days he'd just be up like around 10. Yeah, guys, I caught this trade here. But another thing to Clarence, you asked about the buys. I also didn't like really anticipate it to happen during Asian, right? And I just wanted like during Asian. This is Asian, right? Obviously, I was expecting like buys above like this resistance here, and I guess the move happened during London. So Asian was kind of dead too. Asian was kind of dead. So I'm like, okay, maybe even the volume will come in during London. Same, like, if you guys remember last week, same trade I took last week during London as well. And I anticipate a whole move to happen during London, from Asian, and then same thing happened today. The volume came in during London, and we just continue to push up. But yeah, like it was part of my breakdown for Asian session analysis. If you guys don't follow Telegram channels, go follow it. The free one I sent it as well. In the free one, a lot of people were able to catch the same move as well. It probably what happened?
That happened like 2 hours ago. It was a military attack in Saudi Arabia. Dang. And people are talking about gold up and GBP up. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, bruv?
This right here, 2 hours and 47 minutes ago.
Okay. Sheesh.
People say gold up, man. Do you see anywhere in this info that says
Missile strike.
that says US here for gold to go up? People don't read, man.
Okay.
Saudi Arabia, no US here, man.
And people's like oil.
Gold up, US 30 up, down, huh? Like.
People's like, is gold going up? I mean, not gold, but oil. I'm like, bruh, what does oil have to do?
People need to ask themselves the questions before they ask other questions.
Tango, huh? Looking at
simple stuff, man. You should know. You know.
logic.
Simple logic. Like, what do you think makes gold goes up or down? The dollar, right? So this news had nothing to do with the dollar at all. It's unexpected news. So how would gold move? Well, with that news came out.
Well, they didn't close above the range. Oh.
Yeah, let's see. We have like what 12 seconds left. Probably gonna close below. Yeah.
Yeah, Euro news didn't come out, so I'm just chill. So like the first scene.
Yeah, guys, I think we closed below here. So I believe what's gonna happen is we're probably gonna make a resistance here to make support here, or I'm not sure it's gonna come down to here, or it might come down to here. Who knows? But I believe we're probably gonna get a move like an hour and 30 minutes, or like 30 minutes, or an hour within that range. Because it's not gonna be the next 15 could potentially be that as well if we actually close above here, but the hourly did close below, so I'm thinking like the ADM candle should be able to continue up here, the New York session opening. So maybe if we actually close bearish though, then my first analysis sounds correct. Where we actually close bearish here, and we're gonna continue back down to kind of retest the lows again to form support, right? After we form support, we're gonna potentially make support, close bullish to continue back up, and those are buys I'm looking for. If that were to happen, I'll be looking for buys like right here probably. If you actually close bullish or support to retest the highs, right? Because price goes up, and it's because like what price is gonna do is gonna make resistance, come down, make support, look, then go up again and retest this high, and as it retests that high, you can anticipate that this ADM opening should be able to continue up towards like 137, 264 with the volume, or even like from here. But yeah. And how do I know the times? That comes with a lot of experience, man. That stuff is unteachable on stream because that requires a lot more time for me to explain things. That'll be my course. That's our experience. If price broke the low bottom of an uptrend, where would you put your TP if you sold? If price goes bearish, I don't know, man. I think sell is very risky, man. But if you were to ask me, probably around here, probably anticipating the price gonna make support, right? But that's not guaranteed. Well, nothing is trading is guaranteed, right? But it's not a high probability setup. You guys read this, guys? This right here. This is very key, right here. See how I didn't say how could you have not lost any trades? So whenever you guys ask yourself that question over the weekend, or if you guys even do ask that question, what you could do better, what you can improve for next week, and you see how I didn't say, because a lot of traders what they do is they forget and they ask themselves, well, how could I have not lost a trade? Well, that's impossible. Like there's always ways you could have not lost a trade, but like there's always gonna be a losing trade. But I feel like the main question should be, how could you have worked to reduce your losses within that trade? Because that's what you can control. Because you can't control your losses. If you take the same trades over and over again, sometimes you will get losses. Like 2 out of 10 times, you will get losses, and you can't really control that. It's all probability, right? But what you could control is the trades you did take. Like how could you have reduced the losses? And that's what your focus should be. Cause a lot of new traders, man, they just think that it's either, you know, they could easily avoid their losses, or no, they could not take losses, right? But that's impossible. Losses will happen. I think that was very key. What you should do over the weekend is you should be able to open up your NT5 chart, and this is where overtraining like comes in, or doesn't come in. You should open up your NT5 and look at all your trades that you took that week, throughout the week, and review each trade, winning trades and losing trades. If you really like trading, man, if you really like trading, you should be able to review your own trades after you've taken them. If you actually want to get better. That's what I do. Like sometimes I watch the whole stream, even on days where I don't take trades, or days where I take wins and days where I take losses, right? I review them all the time. Oh, Zerx, I read your message wrong. You said below 136,400, 136,400 below here. Oh, I mean, obviously below there. I think below here sales would be clean, man. I thought you were asking me like over here. My bad, I didn't see the question. I thought you were asking from here, coming down. Like that's very risky. But yeah, like below here, I'll say, because this is your support now, right? If price fails to make support here, we're probably gonna take back down towards, like back in range here, towards like 136,570. I will take sales below there. If prices in a trend and the last traffic was last week or last month, do you still count that? Yeah, it depends. Like it depends what you're trying to trade. Because sometimes the trend will be like bearish on like the 4 hour, 1 hour, but bullish on the daily, weekly. Then I'll anticipate that 1 hour, 4 hour was making a lower wick for my price to go up on the daily and weekly, because the daily weekly is bullish. You know what I mean? Especially if it's on a Sunday opening. I mean that requires a big brain, but it depends. Like it depends what you're trying to trade. If you're trying to catch like a move in a weekly, if you're looking at, for example, a weekly trend and you're trying to stick to weekly, I believe that like you could get faked up a lot on like the small time frame, 1530, obviously, because prices could be going down at 1530 but still up on a weekly and 4 hour. You know what I mean? So it depends what you're trying to trade. Wait, and the last traffic was like last week, so don't count that. No, traffic for me only looking left, man. It's looking at the previous left resistance here. like from here, buys above here come towards like this resistance here, looking left. There's traffic here, right? So that's where I'll identify that as my TP. But it'll be irrelevant for me to identify my TP like up here or something like back or like back here when you have price in between making resistance. It's just like usually previous resistance I look for. NZD USD 1 hour here. You took buys here. Oh, we took a sell. Oh shit. Don, can you please check my chart? Yeah. Where'd you get in? Oh, gone. This candle here on a bearish candle.
Big stop, my brother.
I think, man. I think you have a negative risk to. Are you in a buy or sell? Cause this might be flipped. No, because I'm pretty sure it's a buy because I think he got this wrong. His chart up wrong. His just risk to reward thing wrong.
Oh, his position.
Yeah,
short position, long position thing.
Yeah, I think he got that wrong.
Shit, I don't know.
Because if this was a sell, man, then you have a negative risk to reward. Therefore, the trade's invalid off the rip. But yeah, if this is a buy, I'll say. Do you think this resistance on a 1 hour will be a problem? Yeah, he's in a buy. He's in a buy. He's in the buy because yes, this will be a problem. Yeah, I think it will be a problem actually. This is the hourly resistance that you have here. You have a resistance here. You didn't have a resistance like right here. Yeah, I think this will be an issue here. I think since he got in right here on this new candle low, see how the hourly candle here? This is the new hourly candle, right? You see how we made a new high here as you broke this high? We made a new high. If this is your new high, this is your hourly low. Price shouldn't break this hourly low if it wants to drive up now. So I think on this trade, man, you should move your stops to break even 1 or 2 the low of this candle. Because the price were to come down, flip bearish here, we're probably gonna come back down, make support here at like 0.6870, and then from there we could potentially even break support to go further down. So I believe you should move your stops to break even on this trade as price is tapping that resistance there, or a low in profit, I guess, since you got a good entry there. But yeah.
Alright, so let's buy. Just making sure I'm like that's a really big stop for us to.
Yeah. Usually guys, when your stops are bigger than your target, it's usually not a good trade.
Yeah. Dang, Europe messing up right now because of the virus. Sheesh. Messing up again.
Good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Good morning.
I said you. I just turned setting off where you couldn't mute yourself. I thought it was off already because Jimmy had muted himself earlier.
Nah, I just left the thing, left the meeting, and came back.
Hey, if we actually close bearish at resistance here, potentially come back down, make support. I think this is a very just when price is trending. This is just a setup that always forms, man. Price always creates this type of range. You know. So if we actually close bearish here, I'm very confident that we'll potentially come down to make support somewhere here, and then that or 2 if you break this resistance, I'll look for buys. But it's either gonna be here or above here, these 2 areas. So I'll look for buys at. The sells though, I'm probably not gonna take any sell positions just because prices are really bullish. And I took 1 trade during London. I'm not really gonna anticipate sells to come back down to make support. Well, I'll wait for support be created, and then take buys as support, right? But yeah, it should be a very easy day today. Well, very simple day today. Price is just clean, you know, everything's just clean here. You have, you know, like the levels of traffic here aren't bad. Be clean.
Bro, Wednesday's too lit, bro. I don't think I can handle the Wednesday. Too much. Oh, next Thursday. Oh my god. Friday. Oh my god.
Okay, 15 clear closes bearish here, guys, in like a minute. Yeah, but I believe we're on the right track to my analysis. Right? Mentioned earlier, like right around like 6:30, mentioned how like this alley, you know, I didn't even really trust this alley closing bullish above the resistance here. Close below, meaning that we are still below resistance, right? There's no buys. We're still rejecting resistance. So if that's the case, then and the first 15 closes bearish, we should be able to continue down here. Coming down towards the support, like 136.753 here. Let's see. I know a lot of people are looking for positions here.
Whenever there's a game to watch,
hey, mute your mic, bro. Shit. Are we muted? Yes, good. Like 10 seconds here. High chance we're gonna continue down here. High chance. Yeah, should be clean. Should be clean. 30 minutes will break the lows as well. I'll say once 30 minute breaks the lows here, you're gonna see us just continue back down here, coming back down. I think that'll be very clean once you actually break that low here. But yeah, 15-day close bearish over resistance here. What was just the low pullback goes back up? Yeah, it could be. The sells isn't like my idea of the trade. Like if it does do a pullback though, like look left here, I'm expecting the price to continue down here. Like support here to go back up, right? But like if we actually create a pullback, then I'll obviously wait for some bullish candle here as support. If this is your support formed, wait for price to close bullish somewhere here to go back up. That's your pullback, or even like a break of this resistance. I'll take buys that. But yeah. If it does do a pullback, I'm not gonna be trying to get in like right here. Like I'm not expecting. I'm not like because it can't toss bottoms here, you know. Like I'm not like gonna try to get in right here and expecting that this is gonna be support to go up. I'm actually waiting for support to be created to go up. So like if you break this high here, there, or like either down here, you know, after we close bullish somewhere. But yeah, it could be. Could be a pullback to go back up. I mean that's what we're expecting, right? It's just that now the question is, now you don't know how far pullback is going to be before it goes up. But you have levels to mark up where you have logical levels where it could be at, right? So one, it could be here at the support, or two, it could be here at the support. Those two levels. But you don't know where it's going to flip at, during, like, you know, until it actually flips and breaks the high or breaks out of resistance. It's like when people say you know, they try to answer for retest. You know, like you really don't know when it's gonna price gonna retest to go up. Like for example, let's say people wait for buys above here. Do I have a chart looking like this? Right? Like do I enter buy the material or whatever? And it's very risky because like you really never know when price is gonna kind of make that will flip, right? I'll say wait for the type of confirmation, bullish candle, in order for us to actually flip, right? But a lot of people just enter off the wicks, try to enter here just because they saw support here. But that support doesn't mean anything until it actually supports. Like we actually close in a certain way. The probability of you winning your trades here are very high compared to you just entering, like predicting the next top and bottom. You know what I mean? Yeah, we should continue down here. This is a new hourly candle too. If the first 15 of the hourly candle is closing bearish, this is a new high, right? So if the hourly candle were to come up now and break this high chance we're continue up here. High chance, right? Because this is just kind of like your new high here that you have formed. Since the first 15 closed bearish here at resistance, high chance this next 15 should continue down here, towards like this level. So let's see. Gold's kind of doing the same thing now too. Gold kind of closed bearish at resistance, and it's kind of coming down to make support somewhere. Remember how I said like you get a move like around like an hour and a half, like at 6:30. Since we actually closed below, like it might be an hour, hour and a half. Like see how it's kind of forming already. Like this first 30-minute candle is probably not going to do anything. There's no interest for buys, right? Because we're probably going to close bearish even if we close here in 9 minutes. Then the next candle you can kind of anticipate to come down. That's going to be the ADM candle. At the ADM candle, we close bullish somewhere at support to go back up. That'll be around like 8:15 levels, right? 8:15 to go back up. That NY opening. Follow its bullish trend from prior London, right? Pre-London. So yeah. And that just requires a lot more experience, obviously. Anticipating like times, right? Because like at that point you just get kind of used to like how price closes, what price will do if it closes in a certain level. You understand like the simple concept of this, right? And once you understand that, like, you can anticipate when you can expect the move to happen. I was watching a trade, guys, on Friday. This one. This is a clean trade, man. This runner here. Man. I know a lot of people caught it too on stream as well. Very clean trade. Very, very clean. I was watching a recap on Friday. Well, my own stream. Yo, Robert, I seen you catching at your JPY, I think, right?
Unmute, unmute, bro. Where you gotta unmute.
Nah, he's just muted. He's just muted.
Oh boy, Ifty at man. Ifty, Samuel.
Zergs, I caught third on Friday. Yeah, like Friday, I think after like the session closed. Well, not after session closed, but after like later after we end the stream, I think we had a very nice move.
What that sell?
Yeah, cause we caught the buys up. Like obviously from here, we caught this move, and then as we kind of like closed bearish here. Well, I think at the end we actually broke down sells coming from here, coming down to like here, and then I think he caught sells below here and coming down to here. Yeah, pretty clean. But it's just Friday's just a very easy day to trade. It's very easy. It's just simple, you know. Like there's like a fake out you have here for you have a range here. Price came back in a range here, can fill the range and came down further. Just very clean move on Fridays. Surprisingly Fridays, right? But I'll take it. Not all Fridays gonna be like that, obviously.
You caught a piece of that sell?
No, I didn't trade after that. The subs are on stream though. We kind of gave out entries. I'm not sure if you remember. I don't think you were there, were you? I think you left earlier.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, it was like right here on this candle. Come down towards like somewhere around there. I didn't trade. I didn't take it. You know, sometimes guys, you guys don't see subs and
it's clean, but it's against your rules. That's what you said.
Yeah, sometimes you're gonna see subs and it's just it might you took 2 trades for a day already. You took 2 losses. You took 1 win, 1 loss. You took 2 wins, whatever the case may be. And you to break a rule and take that 3rd trade because it looks good. It may be good because you're profiting, but then you gotta understand good profits and bad profits, and that's what it's gonna become bad. Those are bad profits, man.
No matter how good them big numbers might look, it's
Like,
no.
yeah, like don't get me wrong. On Friday, if I were to kind of take the sell, I mean, I would have made profits, sure, right? But it would have been bad profits for me. Cause I would have think it's gonna be okay to overtrade now, right? And what happens if you overtrade? Everything happens. Everything else happens when you overtrade.
You lose.
Oh man, GG's on a waterfall here, guys.
Good job.
I'm back in the range here. Well, at least to here. 136, 860. Yeah. I think buy stops will be valid as well here. Buy stops above like 137 to 29. Could be valid.
Alright, as long as it does not break that 136, 800, we're still good for buys. Still good. Still good. Yo, Don, when you post on Instagram, how do you make the chart zoom up like that?
I mean,
like when you do breakdowns, when it's like the
this
picture breakdowns, yeah.
Isn't this breakdown? It's not breakdown.
No, not down.
Oh,
not that
like my
one.
breakdowns. This? I just zoom up on edits.
No. You had like a picture one time. Like
Like
this was from like your trading view.
this?
Yeah.
I zoom up. What do you mean?
Oh.
You zoom in on the trading view. You zoom in. You take a picture of it. Whatever is zoomed.
Oh, alright, bet. Bet. It's like
Yeah.
I'll be trying to post mine and like people be like, "Oh, it's too far, bro." I'm like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, I gotta make it kind of appealing to people.
Yeah. Cause I've been trying to like zoom in. I'm like, how do people zoom in?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Man, here comes. You guys see how like this trade here, um, this is a clean trade. Nothing wrong with this trade at all, man. This is a trade I would take. It's just that I took one trade already. This is I don't want I want my second position to be kind of buys. So that's why I'm waiting for buys like above here. Those would be my buys, right? To get the uptrend. But if I didn't take the first position, maybe I would attempt this. I don't know. Can't really go back and say, but yeah, this is a clean trade, man. Clean trade, and if you guys got in on that candle, I think you're about 7% profit. I think from here you can move your stops either from this high to either this high to or even this to move or break even now. Hey Xander, now you see why like you said how weapons usually low pullback go up. You're not wrong by that, right? But the issue is like right here, like entering whenever price is not confirmed that support yet, not confirmed support yet. So like let's say like right here now, if we actually like close bullish here at this support, we could potentially pop up to retest the high again. If you close like 15 closes bullish or something here. But 30-minute did close bearish, so 30-minute I believe closed very strong bearish. Let's see what happens here. But this is like a minor support we're at right now, so let's see what happens here. Obviously next 15 candle we can't re-enter because that's gonna be the 745 candle, right? That's the last 15-minute candle of the hourly. I think you should wait for the ADM opening to enter positions. Oh yeah. Wait, Jimmy.
So rough.
I was gonna ask something I forgot.
What made me take that trade earlier?
No.
Oh.
I know where I took the trade earlier. We caught the same trades.
Slate.
You caught the same trades, right?
I think I caught like a little bit later than you. Caught like.
Both of you guys
hold
are
on.
up for the London session?
I caught at
No.
the last 3 minutes.
It was like 5:30, man. 5:30.
I caught my trade the last 3 minutes. I was like, yo, this candle moving too clean for me to not hop in. Plus, like, every confirmation went through, broke highs, Just straight up push. I'm gonna just clip a piece of it.
Any new bot commands? Nah, man. Wait, no, because Jimmy, the reason I asked, I think
So-
because I thought you got on like here and you closed it early.
No, I got in the last
late.
3 minutes of the candle.
Yeah.
Last 3 minutes.
Fine. That is fine.
Pretty clean, pretty clean. Oh, look at that. Made a top wick, flipping back bears. Oh, uh-oh.
What does no top wick mean? Never mind. There you go, guys.
No top.
You do exclamation point no top no wick, and it goes like no top wick. Since that video, you go in the future I'll have like more obviously. I'll give you a list of it in like the description or something when I actually have all the commands up. I'm still working on that. Still working on it. Obviously, the longer streams go, the more things you guys know start to notice. That will change.
Alright.
That will be a better experience for you guys. What happened, Jimmy?
I might start looking for like a sell play.
I mean, yeah, you still have like this range go down, like 136, 752 here.
5 pips for 12. Then again,
Should be
30
clean.
is open. 30 is open. So, sheesh. Because 30 did, the previous 30 did close pretty strong bears.
Yeah, I feel like if you look for sells, I think it would have been like right here. I think that would be a better position. But I mean, here is still valid. It's just if I were to get a sell position, coming like anticipating that price gonna make support down here, I think I would have gotten like up here as the first 15 actually close bearish here at resistance, and they're go down. Like here it's gonna be a bit risky. Like if price is bullish, if this is like if price is bearish today, I would have no problem getting in here because following a trend, price is easy to be able to come down towards the support. But this might be a bit.
I'm not like fully going in because
struggle.
It's still a bullish trend. Because this might just be like price making a lower high. Yeah. And continue to move.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just wait it out. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll make something to eat.
Hey, Zerx. So remember that question you asked earlier about ranges? So what you have right now is that can I have like a little like resistance here formed, and if price makes support here and closes like bullish somewhere right here. Look left here. This is clean traffic, right? This would be your new range you're in right now. So pressure you to come up to fill the range. If you actually close bullish here at support, and obviously you can anticipate price to kind of break resistance after to continue further up. But yeah, kind of in a range right now. You're in a range within our bigger range, obviously. Like I'm expecting the entire range to get filled here in an hourly time frame, but on a 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, if we create support there, we could potentially come up to fill this range right here. Within this range, you know what I mean? So. Whose mic is in the background? Yeah, you know, times like this, guys, I kind of just want to simulate candles, to be honest, man. Times like this, because you just know that, you know, you can't really enter any positions there, well, buy positions, and you kind of just want to simulate until we actually get opportunity to do it. But I guess it's part of trading, right? Part of trading has to be patient. Ooh, quick close bullish here in 7 minutes here. If we are creating support here, high chance we're gonna tune up here towards 137 levels, and then eventually we break that further up, right? So we have 6 minutes left for this candle close. Let's see how we close. If we could actually close bullish here, I will look for positions for buys with the anticipation that we're gonna continue further up towards the next resistance, right? And that'll be towards like 137 262. Because what we'll have is this: we'll have like a little support here, and you have like a little resistance here. You can anticipate this to kind of form to pop further up, right? Usually don't enter trades during the closing 15 minutes of each hour. No, sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. It really depends though. Yeah. I mean, this one, if I enter a support here, I think I mean that's gonna be the last 15 hourly candle. Because then usually the last 15 hourly candle is usually like a little well, no, it's not gonna happen all the time. It's not guaranteed, but it's like a high opportunity, high chance that we could create a top wick of the whatever candle it is. Like let's say this hourly candle is like, in this case it's different though, because in this case we started off bearish though, and now we are, as we flip bullish, you can kind of anticipate that we're going to continue further up here. Then this is your lower wick, right? But if this candle were to be bullish, let's say this candle were to be like this hourly candle, the last 15 minutes we'll have to make a wick somewhere, right? So it can probably pop up and then pop back down and create that wick. It looks something like this out there, you know. So that's all the 15. That's all it means, but nothing else too crazy. We should choose whether you do or don't. Oh, I just answered it. It's gonna be kind of hard to explain that, just because like different scenarios are different though. There are different scenarios, and if I were to sit down here and draw every single scenario on a chart, man, that would take forever. But yeah, it's different scenarios. I remember when I first started trading, guys, I was never this deep into detail with charts. Like, I would never realize, like, the last 15 of hourly, like, these things I would never realize when I was a new trader. When I was a new trader, man, this is how my chart looked. My chart was literally like this. It was literally like this. And I was just buying off, like, you know, for example, oh, we have a, you know, in this case, you know, nice little double bottom here, enter buy here, going up to retest this high. And it had nothing to do, like, there was no detail or anything that I was looking at. And you know, now we're here. Now we are here. From no detail to crazy big brain detail. Oh, Sam. Going on, man?
Again, if this 15 closes bullish.
Oh yeah, how'd your Friday go after that trade? That was the only trade on Friday?
No, that Friday I took that one loss with you, and then I took that W. But yeah, I didn't trade after that.
He took yeah. Hey, you caught the Bazitos, right?
Yeah,
Oh, oh yeah, you're in the video, yeah. No, I was asking like after though. You're done after?
like after that trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, man. I don't do that anymore.
Anymore.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not taking 3 trades on a Friday. Come on.
Hey Bryce, where's he at? Bryce, how's your how's your 2 trades per day going, man?
Morning.
What's going on, man?
I just yeah, I took 2 in London.
Oh, so you calling it a day,
Yeah.
right?
No, I think he said he's gonna take 2 trades per session or something. No.
Nah.
3 to 4 trades. 3 to 4 trades a day.
He said 3 max, I think. I think he said 3 max.
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 max.
So how did the trade goes in London?
No, they were good. I did not in GJ. I took a US 30 and a GA, and they both worked out. Yeah.
Ooh, this is looking pretty crispy. Can't even cap.
What?
Right now?
Sell stops or buys as we close bullish?
Buys.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I thought you were just gonna say like if this 15 closes bullish here, you can enter sell stops below.
Oh no.
I mean that's valid as well.
You probably could, but like.
Because Alley's gonna close, but I mean Alley's gonna close. I don't know. We have 15 minutes left.
No, because
if the Alley closes bearish, I think that's a very good
Are you gonna wait for the hourly to close bearish? Are you gonna wait for the hourly to close?
Um.
Cause I'm thinking like right now it looks
Yeah.
good for buy.
15 closing makes
Like,
support
very
her if we
textbook.
close bullish. Yeah, if we close like above like 936, I think I'll look for buys. 936 level. Anticipating that this is your support formed in a New York session opening to kind of flip and continue bullish, right? Will make sense.
I was awake for that GJ drop during London, but I was just in the other trade, and I missed like where I could enter on the GJ. I just like missed the whole move. But it would have been nice. It was like
I'm in.
Yeah, we kind of didn't close where I wanted to. I'm not gonna regret it here. We kind of closed below like that level. I want to close like 936 levels here. So I'm probably gonna wait for the last hourly, last 15 minute. You guys are enjoying the stream so far, man. I appreciate all the likes, guys. All likes, subscribes, get the 3K subs. Almost there. Oh, like 400 left, or 300 left actually. Wait, Sam, did you get in?
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I really need to close there, especially if it's the last 15. If it wasn't the last 15, like if it was like a middle of like a new hourly, I think I would be fine taking a trade. But since it was like it didn't close like above this area, I wanted to be a bit more
A bit more stronger.
And I wanted to be a bit more I wanted a more precise entry here. But nothing wrong with buys positions here.
I don't think it needed to be there, but I see what you're saying. Because all it's based off of is like
mini resistance. Yeah, it's a very small one. But I'm gonna wait for the hourly closer. New traders be like, I gotta take at least 5 trades and be 20% at the end of each session. Then wonder why Brennan Ice sitting on their plate. Yeah. Hey man, I used to be like that too, man. Like I used to have a goal when I was like a new trader. I used to have a goal, and it was like I need to make like 50% every trade I took. Oh man. That's crazy.
That's why they eat and freaking sleep for dinner, cause they doing 5 trades a day. Like before you overtrade or over risk, just be like, are you willing to eat sleep for freaking a meal? You know, or are you ready to eat food?
Dun, 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 dun. Hey man, people just love talking about us. Wait, sound your answer?
Yeah.
Oh. I think our stops here. Hey, Pip.
The way that I was looking at it is like
Nah, I see why you're
based off
looking
the
at it.
hourly, because
Oh.
like the hourly is still forming, right? And then it didn't break the low, and then it made it like that resistance isn't as relevant, because if you're just looking at it from an hourly perspective, like now you have support on a smaller time frame for the hourly to continue.
Yeah. Also, Ali's
So,
also Ali has support right here too. Like where we kind of rejected as well.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. $10 guys.
The only thing is 30-minute, right?
30-minute?
That's the only bad thing about this trade.
I mean, if you're anticipating to close bullish, fine. But yeah, I see your point. Someone came in here. Someone came in here and then came in there and said I called them brain dead. And people just, you can just, you know people who really want
Like,
to trade. People just really want to waste their time, man.
Why do people just go in like other people's streams and say shit like that? Who cares? It's basically like, as long if you live in someone had stress free, you want that life.
Yeah.
Like just the other, like last night, it's a rumor that's going around. My friend, I told her don't worry about it, because as long as you live in people's heads stress free, you want that life, and you don't retaliate, you want. Stop.
As long as you don't live in someone's head stress free.
No,
Oh.
as long as you live in someone's house head stress free,
Uh-huh.
and you don't retaliate or do nothing back, or you don't push the situation to more than it be, then you want out life. Because there's rumors that's going around me, and I don't phase it, because at the end of the day, rumors are exactly what it is, rumors, not truthful to Facts are proven. I don't know. People just need to grow up.
Yeah. You just kind of know, you know, do whatever you want, trade, do whatever you want, waste your time. Do whatever you want, beat Iron Markets live. You can tell the
Dude, I
difference in
wanna
all
beat,
three, man.
Bro, what's the Canadian version called again? I forgot. You were saying what I'm talking
Kuvera,
about?
yeah,
Man, oh man.
yeah. Hey, what's going on, Sid? Hey, man, appreciate that. Yeah, you know, sometimes, man,
Appreciate
it's all peace and love.
at the end of the day. As long as my screen blue and that profit has a 3-digit number, then I'm fine. I'm chilling.
Okay, you have like 6 minutes left here. Let's see how we close here. Let's see. Man, to me, great buys. Like, I kind of want the hourly close. If this hourly closes bearish here, I will have buy slips above. Anticipating the price will continue up as we break the high. Start of replay.
Cause bro, that 15-minute, I mean not 15, my bad. Hourly does not look nice.
Yeah, no, so I'm saying I have buy slips above it. If like if it closes bearish,
Yeah.
that makes sense. But yeah, obviously if you close bearish here, you can't market execute buys on next candle at all. That wouldn't make any sense. If we must actually close bullish above the resistor, or 2, you can wait for buys above this resistance here with the NY opening. So.
I'll wait for 2. You're back.
I'm too quick on it. Man. Yo, Sam, are you still in this trade? Are you gonna close with the 15 closes bearish here?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean.
because I'm just gonna close and then see what happens when the hourly closes. See if I can get any better setups.
Yeah, I think, yeah. If Ali breaks the high, thanks. That would play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Hey guys, remember the other day how I mentioned like whenever you have like a big move or just move in general, you technically never miss it because in the future you can use that as clean traffic. Remember here, like this move during London last night, we had like a very clean move going up here, and now you guys see how like if this support here were to break, we'll come down and kind of fill the whole entire range here. This would be now considered clean traffic, so you can never really miss the move. And this, you can come down to reset to you know, come down again, like maybe today, maybe tomorrow, next week. But like, usually like what happens is you can use that as clean traffic later on, if the trade makes sense, you know. Obviously, sells below like 136, 744. That's what I'm looking at, and buys above here, right? But But yeah, this move, like the buy is up, and in the past, like at one point, this move up was from Friday's move, right? And that was clean traffic. You can use on a Monday using that as clean traffic now. If you push up here, it's all clean. When are you gonna take a trade? Probably when we actually come up to break this resistance here. Above in this area. Or
I
even
got out the
above this
trade
area.
at break even.
What made you close?
Cause I just figured I might as well wait for the hourly 15-minute to close. It's not really gonna affect
Yeah.
my entry that much.
Because your entry, I think it was if this thing were to go up here, I think it would have moved like at the first like at least 5 minutes of the candle, right?
Yeah, that's what I was anticipating. I was anticipating the hourly to close bullish, like at least. So.
Yeah, so like it's it's not really moving. I mean, it could move the last minute. Imagine it just shoots up here.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Hourly high.
30-minute looks good now though.
Yep, 30 minutes does look good. They made that support pre and Y. So London session, New York session will open up here. Should get a continuation here. Now it's just where we enter. Where you're gonna enter. Oh, up. Breaking the highs. Continue up. Horn, what does that mean, man? Electro LOL. Exclamation point horn. I don't know if I have one for that. I don't know what that is, to be honest. Anybody getting a new iPhone 12?
For no. Bro, I'm probably stay with this iPhone X for
Yeah,
as
iPhone
long as
X
I possibly
lasts
can.
another like long time.
Alright, we back.
I'm thinking I might cop a PS5 like once it comes out.
I'm done with constant gaming. I'm gonna just be a PC boy.
Man, I do feel like I can never go like that try hard and be PC, you know?
No, it's just cause I just play like one game now. I just play League of Legends. That's all I do.
True.
Yeah, I don't play, console like that anymore. I canceled my PS5. It's just subscription shit. Well, I might as well play it out for like until the next renewal date. I might start back on console.
Hey, hourly close strong bearish here. So, ooh. Someone said they help buys. Yeah, I don't know if you're in buys right now, man. It's gonna be like it's really gonna be hourly looks like it's gonna continue down here to create a wick to come down, but like I think
I'm talking about like it feeling like the entire wick.
to come down.
Yeah.
There's a range here.
I mean, yeah,
That
might as
looks
well
like a
just put.
creative play.
But buy stops are valid though, above there.
Yeah.
Very valid.
It's just I don't know. Like Canada's open, so just give it some room to like do what it has to do. Give her some space, man.
Yeah, but I think if I were to have buy stops for you guys above this candle high here, I would really need this to have a lower wick here on this new hourly. Because if this is like a new hourly candle here, and the first one we're doing is pushing up here, and we're making a high, this could be a high for us to push down for the wick here. So Let's see what happens. But yeah, I already did close at resistance here. Let's see.
Yeah, if I was still in this trade, my stops would be at break even for sure.
100%, yeah. Because even if you're sure break even, I think that's the current out of low, right?
But, you know,
Yeah.
still good though, as long as you controlled it.
I closed 20% of it when the first 5 minutes closed bearish. Just trying to manage trade a bit.
As long as you beat that, what's that? I'm tripping. As long as you beat that commission, you good.
I lost the commission by like 40 cents.
Bro, I took this buy after my first buy. I got out hella quick because it flipped. It flipped bearish and like broke down. So I'm like, all right. I closed it right before, and shit was lit. I shouldn't have waited though, because bro, if I wasn't paying attention to my screen, I wouldn't have got.
But you what? You took what buy?
I took another buy, like right after my first buy.
Oh shit! Wait, were you up for long today?
Oh no, I woke up at 5:30. When it was the last.
Damn.
When it was the last 3 minutes of the hourly, I got in for the first buy, and then the second buy I waited. I'm like, all right, if it's still pushing, then might as
Oh,
well.
did you catch that buy stop on the?
I caught that one.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't
5:30?
get in there though. I got on like, oh yeah, around there, yeah. I got on
got
as
in
like the hourly kind of broke the highs here on like at like 5. I got in.
I got in at like the middle of this kind of. They look like once it broke this wick, I got in.
Hey guys, you see how chat, you see how like this count here, the first thing we did here, I'm gonna be a Twitch streamer. The first thing we did here was like we made a high, right? So if that's the first thing if that's the first thing price did, we had no lower wick, waiting price is doing price when it flips, this is now your high, right? Price made a high, price to continue going down here towards like the support now. So potentially we should be getting a wick fill here. Coming down.
Sell stops look good
Like
here.
if you going for sell.
No, I'm not getting in.
I said if anyone's thinking about it, just put like stops like around here, or to if you want like it to be a little bit shorter, put it on top of there. Let it ride.
Thinking if the 15-minute breaks are low here.
Yeah. Target 1.
Oh yeah, 15 breaks the lows. That's pretty clean. Or 30-minute breaks the lows. How big is the range?
30
30
minutes
minutes
even,
way more
even cleaner, but
Or
sounds
if
small.
if you want to do like a safer sell stop, put it like under this kind of free traffic just to like build this whole entire wick right here. I mean, I said a wick, whole candle. Might retrace the move. Since it was like basically an impulsive move from news.
what was the news?
Like that.
Obviously like Brexit, but
I mean,
It was something.
I say-
Oh.
yeah, I think I don't think I'm definitely not getting a sell here, just because this is if this is a bearish day, perfectly this sell will make sense. But if I were to get in here, after price made a low, I would have moved my stops to the current kind of high. Especially in these sells here, because this is a very risky sell. Not risky, but it's like it's you know, you kind
no,
of
that's
going
really
against the trend. It's,
Oh yeah.
it's not really. I'll be more aggressive with my stops, you know.
Yeah.
Like the more aggressive the trade looks, the more aggressive you'll be with your stops. So I would not put it here because, you know, as prices breaking the highs, you can kind of anticipate to go up here. But I believe buy stops be valid though. Buy stops at the NY opening at 8 AM here, above this high, it's gonna be very clean for price to drive up here.
8:30, right?
yeah,
No,
stops aren't bad.
But
Yeah.
But yeah, Sam, yeah, it was news last night. It was talking about extending Brexit.
Good. I think if you're selling like just off the hourly, it's not a good idea because like it's in an uptrend and the 30-minute and the 15-minute close bullish, so you need to wait for like some type of confirmation to sell
Made
it.
a support.
Yeah.
Like extra confirmation.
Like if the 15 closes bearish and breaks that low, I think then like
Yeah.
this first 15 of the hourly, I think that might make sense because like it's the first 15 hourly. But yeah,
Plus, like even on the 15, you look at it, is the candle basically used the previous support for like a few days ago.
2 days ago.
A few days ago. It's
Yeah.
just like hitting the support area and then bouncing.
That was the 23rd. Yeah,
23rd,
around the
yeah, if you look at it, yeah, it like touched this area of support like
Yeah.
multiple
It's
times.
a minor support here. It's a very
Yeah.
minor one.
actually around the
Holding
that's
pretty
actually
high.
around the pre-NY
Yeah, it's holding
session
pretty
that it made
good.
that support.
Pretty good support that's holding. Just wait, I guess. Just wait it out.
We could like retest these highs around like 137, 260.
Let's see. We have like what 5 minutes left for the 15 closer. Let's see. Probably get a late move. If you don't get a move like around 8:30, probably get a very late move around 10:30. If no move happens around like 8:30, 9. Because what's gonna happen is you're probably gonna be stuck in the range here for a bit.
That was a really big move that happened. Marcus got rest up real quick.
To make a new trading account quarterly? No, it depends. I'll make a new account. I just kind of transfer funds over to it. Yeah, I guess I can make a new account. But no, Q4 this year, I definitely have to make a new account this year. Q4 of the year. That's probably my best year.
Did you do it last year?
No. No, I don't remember. I actually don't remember. I think, no, last year I was just doing it like monthly or something. Like we just walked around monthly. But I did it last year.
Bitcoin monster. I still can't get that trade out of my head. I'm like, wow, this man sniped the fuck out of it.
If I would look back at that trade, bro, those are bad profits. I'm being honest. If I ever go back and look,
One.
I think those would be bad
There was,
profits.
this one Bitcoin trade that Don did like last year.
Not bad
Oh.
profits,
It's just
but like trades
too
that
much
are
positions.
very not that. It's just that it's a very rare situation.
instance.
Where you took it on a weekend?
No.
I don't remember, man. That was
It was
like a
on
year and a
Sunday.
half.
It was on Sunday. A Sunday, like you did like quick analysis. Then like you just dropped the signal and you just like hold it. And then like bro, that bitch shot and everyone's swinging. They was like, bro, what the hell? Then like someone's like, yo Don, send me.
Honestly, man, I think that trade was based off some type of
News.
I don't even know, man.
I think it was off news. I was like, wait, ain't no way this man just caught this perfect buy just out of like a Sunday afternoon when everyone just chilling. I was like, I shouldn't take it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pop like small position and just let it run. And bro, that bit was running.
And Euro USD is very clean. If anybody's looking at that pair.
No cap. That early. Look
Yeah.
at 4 hour too. It's basically I see it 4 hour wick, so simple play. 4
Yep.
hour wick, so.
Oh, it is just the hourly filling that range, and then
Even look at on daily. Sheesh. Clean wick, bro.
We look at my gold chart. Yeah, sure. Yeah,
You know, you
have
USD
gold,
moves out
30
15
minutes.
pips in 10 hours. You know.
Gold,
Like,
30 minute here. Through retest. Take buys and count form support. Yes, I think that'll be valid on gold here, but I think a better thing to wait for here is for this kind of resistance to break here. I mean, you could anticipate price to make support here, and then continue to push up. But since price already created that earlier, we created that here. If we come down and kind of break the support, I believe we're gonna continue further down here, back in the range. So I believe we could wait for a 15-minute closure, 30-minute closure, 1 hour closure, ask support here to go up. But I think better positions would be if we were to kind of break out of this resistance here, like a really strong closure above So maybe something like this. We can come down here, obviously, because it's clean to go down, and then you could kind of anticipate this. Wait for some type of closure at the support like this, and after we close bullish there, that's your confirmed support. Tell us that we're gonna continue to push out to retest the highs, and then yeah, take buys as we break above. Obviously, if you wait for that like this, and you wait for those buys breaks above, and then boom, you have a clean traffic going up towards like 19, 14 levels, 19, 10 levels. I think that's the play here. I mean, the idea is there though. Ooh, 15 broke the lows. 15 broke the lows there. 15 made like a very weak minor resistance here, guys. Very weak minor resistance here. And as we're breaking the lows now, let's see how it closes. We have a mid left close. If the first 15 closes bearish here, high chance the rest of the hourly will continue down for the wick. It'll come down like this towards this next support here, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking 30-minute sell stops.
Yeah. Raphael, what's going on, man? Yeah.
What do you think about 30-minute sell stops using the 15-minute current candle high as stops?
Well, 15-minute current high is the same as 30-minute high, no?
No, I mean like I'm just saying like
Oh.
hypothetical. Like what if this next 15-minute close? So what if this closed bearish and then like the next 15-minute came down, broke the 30-minute lows, and then used those candles
Well,
current high as sell stops?
Break what 30-minute lows? This one or like this 30-minute low? Like the current 30-minute low that's gonna break?
No, the bullish 30-minute low.
I mean, I only ever take the sell replay when it's like a back-to-back candle. I don't really take. I wouldn't take a sell stop here if the next candle here, if it's on the next 30-minute candle here. Oh wait, no, I know what you mean.
Wait, what?
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. Yeah, 30 minutes still open. Yeah, that could be valid. I think it's gonna be a bit more aggressive though. I mean, you might as well put stops up here though, because stops aren't bad at all. Anyways, 13 pips.
No, I was just asking. Like I'm not saying. I was just asking you as like as a
General question.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just be. It makes sense. This would be a bit more aggressive. Hey, it broke it though.
Not yet.
Oh, almost. Yeah, should continue down here. Man, if you weren't patient, you know. Sometimes, guys, it's better to use like more time frames, you know. Our time frames to your advantage. Because if you were to take a buy here on like a 30-minute here, and the hourly's still open and it's bearish, it would make no sense, right? Like high time frames always take over the small time frame, and the hourly time frame is bearish here. High chance the I just continue down for the wick here, right further down, right? So like obviously, like that's why I mentioned earlier, I was waiting for like buys above like this resistor, above 137, or like even above this resistance go up. And obviously now it's about to drop out the window. Well, as of right now, until we actually break above, because we can't break on lows here. And we should be able to continue down towards like 136.750. That's on the high price created by the left. Yes. US 30. Doubts on high created by the last 15 candle. Agree. I mean, there's nothing to agree with, man. I think every candle will make a high and a low, so I definitely agree with that statement. I mean, yeah. Every candle makes a high and a low, so I don't know what you're asking me there. If you guys are enjoying the stream, leave a like up, guys. Appreciate all the love.
Like.
Up, Samurai.
You know I've been in a cell the whole time, right?
Oh, I didn't know that, but
I didn't want to say anything.
why didn't you want to say anything, man? You gotta be confident, man. You gotta be confident.
How would anybody know that?
I don't even want to say what happened.
It's your shit now and done, you know? I'm joking.
I made a mistake and entered the trade on a sell, but then it was hovering around that point. I actually got in a sell when Sam got in a buy, and it didn't move. And then I heard you say, "Well, it looks like it's gonna come back to your break even." And I realized he was in a buy, and I was like, "Well, maybe I should just hold on to it and see what happens." So I was sitting here giggling because I was on mute.
That's bad profits.
Yeah,
I know. It's like I did.
That misclick.
Yep. Because I hate this MT4 one click button. I use it, but every once in a while you'll hit the wrong button, and that's why they have a disclaimer on there that basically tell you if you use that button, you're taking your chances. So I'm gonna probably take it from 190 down to 180 if I can get it there.
Yep, you're just driving down here.
Could be a waterfall here.
Yep, should be.
Clean candle.
Should be a waterfall here. Very clean.
If it ain't though, and we hold this area, then continue up. I'm not gonna. Are you in it?
No, I didn't enter.
Yeah, I'm not gonna enter.
I'm just gonna wait for.
Come on in. The water's
136,
great.
If I had a break. If that breaks, then I'll look for positions. Because I couldn't really. I was waiting for I said earlier how if the first 15-minute closes bearish, I'm gonna look for positions, but the first 15 kind of closed bearish, but right at support, right? So it's kind of very
Yeah, it's
very
barely
choppy.
any wick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That celery looked mint on the 30. Good
Yeah,
morning.
30 was mint. 30 definitely was mint. That's another thing. But the range for 30-minute wasn't that crazy.
5 pips.
Like the range to go down, it was like
Oh, it's like 10 pips.
I think
No
8,
candle,
7 pips,
no
8
wood
pips. Yeah.
candle though, bro. Messed up
Yeah,
the play. Yeah, it slipped up for me.
Yeah, I had 6 or 7 pips away, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you could anticipate if you got in within a setup play. I mean, you could have put your TP, I guess, like
Could be a
anticipate
risk-free.
down here. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those risk-free trades that you can just let it run, just to anticipation the next resistance, I guess, support. Makes
I
sense.
think if you got in when that first 8 o'clock candle broke the 15-minute low, the first thing I was talking about,
It's just like
Yeah.
then you would have been
it
10
had no
pips.
top wick, so I was thinking about entering, but then again I was like, all right, I need like a little confirmation, like a top wick or something. Cause even when you look at the 15 candle that closed, it had no like it had like a little wick at the bottom, no range.
Пойдем, что ты тут одна?
Oh, that works out to someone else, bro. Never mind. I thought it works out to someone else. I laughed. Yeah, it works out your mic, bro.
So the celery, you would have put the sell stop underneath the previous 30-minute candle?
Yeah.
Yes. With the celery play,
Okay.
I usually tend to put my stops on the current candle.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Sam asked me about the 15 stops.
Someone told me to mute my mic.
I mean, you were spitting through the mic, man. It had to be your mic.
I was in a different room.
No, we heard you. You speaking
Yeah,
the
you
language,
speak
right?
Spanish. Or whatever.
No.
Get faster, get faster, get faster.
That's like
Russian.
Russian, no? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Russian.
I was speaking Russian.
Russian? Oh yeah.
Ah,
I know about you,
God damn,
Makarov.
Spanish. That didn't sound like no Spanish.
I don't know. I thought it was, what the hell? That's all.
No, I was Russian.
Dos Fadanya.
That's how they be in the clubs, bro. Them boys.
How you heard me? I was in the hallway of my building.
We heard you.
We
It
can
can't
hear
hear
you. Your mic is in your mouth, homie.
Yo, what in my mouth? The mic is in the computer, in the laptop. All I'm wearing is the earpiece.
Yeah, we heard you.
We heard you,
Yeah.
bro. You can't
Got
escape
these
us.
spies, the Russian spies are on me.
Nah, you'd be like
on you,
ordering
bro.
a hit, and we all be sitting here
Whoa,
listening.
No, the Russians did
Well,
it.
this is where we stop. All right. Back to
Yeah, you know, the guy just
Back to
dragged
that,
this
back
shit
to
so
Nah,
far.
we joking.
Whoa. Anyways, damn.
I'm ordering a hit on this GJ
After
right now.
Jimmy goes he always goes like this. Anyways, GJ here. we be talking about burgers all of a sudden.
Oh,
Anyways,
it is going
GJ
down.
here. If you watch every single
Done.
stream, you hear it once in every single stream. You hear Jimmy say, anyways, looking for a buys.
Nah, I don't be like, anyways. I'll be like, yeah.
You said if it
No,
closed below
no,
750.
no.
I'll be like, yeah, anyways. I'll be
You
like
said if it
that.
closed
I
below
just don't say anyways.
Samurai, where do you think you should close here?
Yeah, Samurai,
Um,
where'd you get in?
I-
Let me ask you.
I got it at
Done. Stop.
907.
Okay, if you got a 907, where's your next support?
Give me a second here.
Come on.
Next support would be at 723.
And there's your TP. Nah, there's your TP then. I mean, that's it.
Pastrami sandwich gang.
If wherever,
Feel me?
whenever you enter position, like for a buy or sell, like you look to enter buy through your next resistance and sell through your next support, right? And then after your next support, that's where you should probably look to maybe close that. You know, we'll close partial to that. If you want to attempt the
Yeah.
runner, you could attempt the runner, right? But that'd be off a
Because,
higher time frame. But yeah, I mean, right here, price up support. I'll get out right here. I'll get out right here.
Well, I had a zone made at 7.9, and it broke through that. But if it closes below that, then I might actually just let it run for a minute.
Bro, you're in the zone, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Trade.
if this is like a fakeout right here on GJ, we had like a little range in London. If that's the case, and we're coming back down the range here, we could easily see like 136, 400 here if we come back down the
I
range.
could
here.
really retrace that whole candle.
Yep.
From London. Look, like just look at the hourly clean drop. And I was just explaining it before I went to the rest of it. I was like,
Because if you guys look at this, like you kind of have like a little like not little, a very strong resistance here, right? And before that you had a little support, a strong support here as well. So this is like considered your range that we had during London, right? But if we are breaking out during late London, and we came up to break resistance here, this now comes your support. So if price here decides to come down and break that support, oh yeah, this is a fake out. We're coming back down the range here. We're breaking support to come down to the next support, coming down towards like 136, 450. So that's what I'm saying, Samurai. If you really want to attempt a runner, you could actually attempt a runner come down towards like 450, anticipating that price will close below like 136, 755. Because I'm gonna look for positions if it closes below like 136, 775. So it'll make sense. Coming down here. If you want to attempt that runner. Yeah. This is a clean fake out though. If we actually come down. We got 3 minutes left for a closure though. 30 minutes for a closer. Let's see where we close.
I can't wait for Thanksgiving.
I was like, what? Thanksgiving passed, but I realized that you're from America.
America! Oh America.
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 Fuck. I was say America.
but yo, I always wonder why is Canadian, Thanksgiving so early?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Alright. You know what? Why would I ask you? I need to ask Google, man.
You need
don't
to
know
ask
the
Google that
answer.
question, man.
I'm
You
gonna ask
definitely need to
Google.
ask Google.
Alright, let's go. Whatever Google's Siri name is. Why is
No, why is American Thanksgiving so late, bro? What are you talking about?
So shit.
It's different independence.
I don't
It's a
know,
different
Okay,
Or it's a
why before
different Thanksgiving.
European settled in America? Let me shut up.
Hey, Don, you guys, what is your Thanksgiving the same as ours? Like celebration of?
Oh, so that's why
Being
the
thankful?
pilgrims,
Yeah.
the pilgrims came. Oh, that's what's up. That's up. I'll take that.
Well, that's what happened. That's American Thanksgiving. Is surviving the winter. The natives helped us out.
No.
Here in Canada, we
Canadians,
got,
the Canadians, they didn't take the land. They didn't take the land from the
Yeah,
Indians.
Canadians, Canadians, they just took the maple syrup and said, "Get the hell out."
Nah, bro, we took that
Hey,
land.
Canadians took all the maple syrup, man. We can't have none good. Y'all got all the good maple syrup. America's starving. And
yeah,
y'all just...
you guys can take Aunt Jamina.
Huh?
What?
The maple syrup, Aunt Jamina.
Oh.
Aunt Jemima.
Aunt Jemima?
Oh, Jemina.
Jemima?
Bro,
Yeah.
this guy. Oh my god.
Hey,
You
go
You know what, Sam?
boy.
You know
The
what,
way you
Sam?
pronounce it is gonna be canceled.
You know what, Sam?
Oh,
Sam,
you like
Sam.
soccer? You like soccer, Sam?
Aunt
Sam.
Like
Jamina. Aunt Jamina.
I know you like soccer, Sam. You finna get kicked.
Jimmy, bro, you don't have that authority.
Oh.
I'm your equal.
Aunt
Hey,
Jamina.
Sam, go sell GJ right now, bro.
Alright,
Oh,
so,
Hey, whenever like people just tick me off, you just give them like a bad signal. Go sell GJ right now.
No,
Hey,
bro.
and you know what the crazy
gotta
thing
chill
is?
first.
You know the crazy thing is? Some people are actually in cells right now. Gone on there.
Samurai, tell me you secured some of that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Tell me you
And
close.
I'm about to do so now because
Cause that was one really
came-
hard-
What? You can't do it now.
Yeah, well,
You
it
might as
came
well
back
just
with-
Jackson.
let it play out.
All I gotta
yeah.
say. I gotta say.
I was thinking that. I was like, yeah, I just let it freaking go back into the zone listening to y'all.
Yeah, one person
Think,
speak at a time. One person speak at a time.
I think for your target, you had it too low because you probably weren't looking at like the hourly 4 hour for
I was
your
looking
support.
at the hourly, but I wasn't looking at the 4 hour. No.
Yeah, perfectly tapped like that 4 hour level. That's where
Ooh.
I would have at least secured some.
It sure enough did.
Cause like yeah, definitely like as you have the support like I mentioned earlier, like that's where I would have got out. Like honestly, that's where I would have got out. But if you were attempting a runner, like you said you were, I think you could at least close partials because there's no point attempting a runner if you're like your full position runner break even. Runners only work when you kind of have it like close partials. But yeah, I mean.
Might do a Wickfield and just drive all the way down in here.
eh.
Possible, right?
Yeah, but it's a
Possible.
very weak like it's a very weak 15.
Yeah.
It
John,
could
look-
happen though.
Look at the gold celery on the hourly.
Gold celery on hourly. Oh man,
We're
that
about to
is
fucking
clean.
skyrocket.
Yeah,
I,
that's
I
clean.
just took a position.
Yeah.
But I'm taking it on my small account. I'm practicing gold for January because I'm trying to
Oh, so
do
you're
what
with
you're
me.
doing.
Yeah.
So I got that small account.
Yeah.
All I do
I
is
will
just
not
mess
be
with gold on
touching
it.
that.
So I took a buy on here.
Yeah, it should be
I gotta
clean.
buy stuff.
Yeah, what's your TP 9209? Like around that level?
Yeah, right. Where you exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
Where are your stops for that?
Yeah, where your stops? 15?
Go down to the 15.
Oh, okay, current 15? Okay, that makes
So
sense.
yeah, the current 15.
So you have like a what? Like
It's like a 1-to-1.
it's like a 6 pip stop for like a nice
Yeah,
30 pip
tiny,
target?
tiny.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
1 of 4 or something like that.
I mean, if it doesn't go, big deal. It doesn't go. But like the chances of plus like on the hour, it looks really nice.
No offense, Don, but every time you say buys above here, I press sell limit there, let you make money from you, then it's closing profits, which buys only when the market is headed back your way. Nah, but when I put buys above there, it's like when we actually close above there. Because if we don't actually close above or below there, what's gonna happen is we're gonna reject, and that's why your thing plays out, because we're rejecting it, right? But it's very risky, man. I personally think you said the stream's too late for the biggest move. Nah, man, definitely not. Definitely
What?
not. The stream since
Alright,
March
bruh.
is definitely not, man. There's a lot more volume for the 6:30 to like 9:30 than there were to be at 10, 11, 12, man. Definitely not.
I don't even know, man.
Like, sure,
There's a lot of volume
maybe
at like
for
4 or
October,
5 usually.
maybe for October there might have been, but if you look at the whole year, the past 10 years, the past 2 years, definitely not, man. Yeah, like maybe October, September, maybe, but I don't know, man. So, or even like too early. I mean, London, it's because the volume comes in at these times: London opening, or pre-NY, or NY opening. And I mean, you have London. That's one session. But when you have the NY opening at 8, you have the London overlap with the New York. That's way more volume coming in than just London itself.
I mean, like when he's talking about like switch bias, like obviously like he's gonna need like confirmation, like switches bias.
No, you're saying him. Like, no, he said how he would do this. This is what he would do. You see how I have like buys above here marked up on my screen? I'm waiting for a closure
Oh, he
above
said-
there. So like what he's saying that he does this. He takes sell limits here
Oh,
and just takes like the rejections here, you know, and then
true.
if price breaks the high, he would switch bias and take bias back up. But it's a very it's very risky. And it's something I wouldn't really do. Very mess up. But I mean, if it works, right? Like he probably had I mean, I take Colin toss and bombs. If you take a buy limit here, I mean, I know a lot of people would take buy limits here, but it's like Colin really toss and bombs. No confirmation at all, except for the fact that we're at support, which is not even a really strong confirmation. After they support and resistance, guys, people use it the wrong way. People use it as like levels where price will reject off of. But support and resistance, I feel like it should be meant for like areas where price could potentially reject off, potentially create support to reject off or breakthrough, you know. Because you really never know when price is gonna reject or continue at certain levels until we actually close in counts actually close in your favor. Bullish or bearish, right? But somebody's on a charter. Let me take a look. Your JPY 30-minute time frame took sells earlier, resistance created. Looking to attempt another entry on close below. Yep, I think that's pretty valid. This is a pretty clean chart, man. Yep. This makes perfect sense. You have like support form there. Where we're going? Where? What happened?
I feel this way.
30, 15, hella clean.
Yeah, no, your JPY here, it sells below there. I think it's a pretty clean chart because like you have a support there. If price were to come down and break that, you have like kind of clean coming down towards here. Yeah, it's a pretty clean chart. Clean traffic. What are you saying about GJ? GJ is gonna continue down? Yeah. I don't know, man. I think we create like a mini, like very mini support here, very mini resistance here. I'm just gonna wait for buys above here. I mean, or sells below here.
Yup.
Yeah, cause like
I think of the. Oh, go ahead.
Nah, go.
I was gonna say if we get like some type of support like above like 136, 860, like some candles closing bullish, then you can probably look for buys. 4 hours better close bullish.
Yeah, down guys, that I'm saying. Down levels are great, but I'm a little more experienced, so I take the risk. Yeah. It's opposite. It's weird though, cause like when I first started trading, I used to take trades like you did, toss and bombs. And as I got more experience, and you said how I am taking a gamble, you know, that's off the rip. That's not the way to go at all. Toss and bombs right now. I take a gamble. That's what it is, and even admitted it, right? So.
You're more experienced. Why using his levels to
No, I
to
don't think
take
he's going.
sell
No,
limits.
he's not saying anything against Overfit. I don't think he's taking shots or anything at me. But I'm just saying, like, I used to do the
No, I'm
complete
asking,
opposite.
like, yeah, like that's kind of, I mean, it's just kind of like a
Logical thing.
weird, odd thing to do. Like,
Yeah. So I take the risk.
I don't mean to say this anything bad, Sean, but like, I think you're gonna change one day because earlier this year I was like, I was doing the same thing. Like gold would bounce off the support and resistance levels,
Possible bombs.
and during the Asian session. So I mean, to me, I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing. It's like because Asian session they don't like a lot of times they won't break the support and resistance. They kind of just bounce. So I was using those to make trades, but every once in a while, it would break it, and then I'll be sitting there and draw down, and I'm just like sitting there for like 5 hours and draw, and it's just like it wasn't worth it. It's like you would make a lot of gains, but then the one time, like I guess because I wasn't putting stop losses on them, it would just run off, and it's just like it's not worth it. But I mean, I just feel like you're probably gonna change one time, Sean. I know what he's doing because I've done it too. And it's
Like I've done it too when I first started trading.
Yeah.
Con toss and bombs, like scalping.
Where would you set your stops then if you're putting all those limits in? You can't set a stop. You know what I mean?
Like,
so it's just gonna run.
I have a video on
One
that.
day-
I have a video on
Well,
that.
you would split.
I mean, technically, you could put like I wasn't using stop losses, so that was another thing. But like technically, you could do it outside of those. That would be your stop loss, is if it breaks the support resistance. I guess if you were gonna do it that way, then you should put like your stop losses above like the resistance or below the support if you're gonna do it that way.
yeah, but like where?
Like,
Because it could make a wick
Yeah,
anywhere.
that's like saying it's just so arbitrary.
It's
Let's
like
just pick a
saying-
number.
it's like saying, oh
Pick
yeah,
a number and let's put it there.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never used stop losses when I did it. So,
So it
it's
is.
like
Because I think saying, for example, let's say one day USD makes all-time highs, and it goes back to like I think March. No, not March. Before March, like January, when USD made all-time highs, and people were like, "Oh, where's it gonna go to?" And they're just putting round numbers on the screen
It
because
was
there's
like
literally no
30,000.
past data to tell you where support resistance was, and people are just putting their TPs at some. They're literally picking a number and putting it around here. It's the same thing as doing the contours bombs. Like if you recall, like a top and bottom here, for example, if you recall a top here, I mean, you will identify now, like, I guess if you were to take sells here, where your stops would now be like probably here, because that's the top of the previous range, right? Whereas if you wait for a candle to actually close bearish, you understand that this is now your stop, and if price were to break that, it'll be invalid for sells, right? But if you call toss bombs, man, your stop's gonna be one, be way bigger, and two, it wouldn't really make sense. So that's why I
it's
can't
gotta be
really
like
don't.
logical reasoning behind it.
Same thing as just like, US 30 back in January. Like, because people are looking for buys here, right? And they're like, oh yeah, it's gonna go to 30,000. I'm like, okay, but is that your favorite number? Like, how do you know it's gonna go to
Give me
30,000?
explanation why.
Yeah, like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense, mint. And then, yeah.
Then people get mad when you ask them up to 30,000 right after March. Like, that's basically say they just say see and then just be quiet.
So
Don't
what
be
can
that
our
person.
confirmation go down? I mean, nothing wrong with calling toss bombs, but there's ways to call toss bombs.
Yeah.
Like
Like-
waiting for candles to close, one, versus entering off of a wick, gambling that that's the low that price will make for it to go up. You know what I mean?
A low or high, yeah.
There's a big difference between that. And these things you gotta get used to. He's getting used to it. He's gotta adapt to it. Gotta adapt to candle ranges. Gotta adapt to understanding structure, right?
You should make a structured video on YouTube.
Man, the whole live stream. That's it.
That was a bonk question. Yeah, man. Bonk. Should never said that. Bonk.
The whole YouTube.
It's a
Okay,
bonk.
let's see. It's 8:45 here. We have 15 left for closer. If you close bearish, you have range to go down here. Oh, there it is.
Holy.
Yeah.
What
I'm
the
waiting for a
heck is
closure
happening?
below like here, guys, for me to take positions there. So I'm waiting for this candle to close.
Yo. What the heck just happened?
Probably some minor news or something. I mean, price actually made sense too. So, but yeah, probably news like fucking not that quick.
Yo. Damn. Damn. Yeah, I'm out, boys. It was a good day.
You caught this up?
Oh shit! Dude, it's pretty good, pretty good. Just smoked on that GJ pack today. Dude, it's a good day. Yeah, alright, boys. Yeah, good day. It's
You
really
going to the gym now? You going to the gym now?
Hell nah. I am going play some video games, man. I'm lazy. I don't know. Plus, like the gym, I heard someone had COVID, so I'm scared to go.
But people got COVID everywhere.
Yeah, someone caught it. Someone caught it at my gym. Like
Oh,
literally, the day after,
like
day after
quarter
I
of the
went,
entire
they
planet
was like,
has COVID.
hey, they messaged everybody. And they was like, hey, someone walked in, without their temperature being high, and then like they asked the person to check their temperature one more time, and then I'm like, oh my fucking god, their shit was like 105, bro.
Oh damn.
What?
The guy that they
like-
missed was 105.
Bruh,
That's crazy.
when they came in, normal temperatures. When they left out, 105. And then they was like, they had a bad cough and it was walking. I'm like,
How the
oh
fuck
my
was he even
god.
walking at 105?
Bro, I'm
passed
like, I
out.
was like, it's either pre-workout or some type of workout supplement. I made him like that. Cause I know, like, I took like a lot of workout supplements before. Even like the one that I use sometimes. It
Yeah.
heats you up, but it doesn't heat you up like that. Like, but then it was like, hey, just to let y'all know, someone might have it, so we have to like limit the people that's in. I'm like, oh my god, bro.
He
If
must
this
have
man-
like straight line through his forehead some testosterone.
bro, that shit scared me, bro. Cause yo, it was like the most buffest guy in the gym. Like literally, that was the buffest guy in the gym, and he may have it. And I'm like, yo, I don't feel like going to the gym. After I heard about that, I'm like, yo, I'm scared for my life. Damn, that's
Fuck
DJ.
these weights.
Fuck these weights, bro.
I bought some dumbbells when they put us on lockdown or whatever. I bought some of those Bowflex Selects. Those were pretty good. I don't need to go to the gym no more.
Just like both flex.
Flex.
Bowflex Select dumbbells.
Oh,
or whatever.
man.
Oh, is that the one where you can switch how many weights is on the?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yo,
that's
How is that? I can't find those anywhere.
Man,
Because Bryce bought them
I-
all with a swole ass.
I bought I paid extra. I paid like $200 or $300 more than they're worth because during that time you don't think you can still order a month. Yeah. So
Yeah, bro. People were reselling reselling dumbbells and stuff.
yeah, that's how I got
We're
mine.
like selling them
Mine's
for way more expensive.
like mine was only supposed to be like
Alright,
$350,
just go get some soap.
but
What?
I bought.
What the hell does soap have to do for working out?
Go get some soap.
Yeah, I paid.
You guys
What
know
do you
the
mean?
laundry
Yeah,
soap?
man.
Just use that. Yeah.
What?
The
Yeah,
Bro, if you
the laundry
say
soap.
some shit like that again,
The
Oh,
you-
you talking about the treadmill? You talking about like the treadmill, like running on the floor with the soap?
no, like
I was like, wait, this
the
man's
big
trolling.
gallons of laundry. The soap.
Oh,
The detergent, bro?
Yeah.
You talking about like you can get like the 5-gallon water bottles and work out with those too?
Yeah,
I
you can
thought
work-
he
You
said
mean like
no,
the-
those
like
doesn't work
Tide
out. I'm like,
detergent?
bro, your wrist is
Yeah,
on
detergent. Laundry detergent.
oh my
Go
god,
get
bro.
go get
This guy said soap.
the 4 liter ones, 5 liter ones, and go lift those. Shit.
I actually have a video of me using the 5-gallon bottle on my Instagram, like using that as like a weight.
Nothing wrong with
Do
this. You want 10 pounds? Go add another one. Carry 2. You want 15 pounds? Go add 3 of them. You know.
Nah, I gained weight over this year, man, because I used to go to the gym a lot, and then like just even at home I don't work out a lot because it's just I don't know, it's just I've been eating bad. Everything's like I gained an extra probably 8 pounds or something this year, like all in my gut.
Yeah, me too. I can.
I've been trying to cut like during this period.
Boy, you
Try to get
skinny as hell.
lean. Oh, bro, I'm actually D's now. Yeah.
I just been eating so bad because I was eating, just had nothing to do except for eating. Like when you were just sitting at home, like
Facts. That's where
eating
most of
and-
my weight that I gained came from, just chilling at home. Because we
Yeah.
couldn't go get out the house.
exactly. And I got used to like eating all this crap.
Hey, what does cheese mean again? My Canadian friends?
Like angry, mad,
Oh,
annoyed,
yeah.
annoying.
Oh, really?
This girl said cheese there. I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? I need to ask my boys.
I don't know.
She's like, "You're
Electro
cheesing
LOL,
me."
why didn't you take that? I didn't take the positions on the alley kind of Wickfill here because I was waiting for like the first 15 of the alley kind of closed, and we actually did close bearish, right? But what happened later was we actually closed just at support here in the 15. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait for this whole entire range to kind of break out. But we can't anticipate that price is gonna come down to fill the entire range here. So that there's no really entries for me to enter. You could enter here. Like, could have entered on the next 15 here, anticipation that the next we're going to continue down here, but there wasn't enough range here for me to go down, so I'm going to wait for just sells below like 136.755 here. Continuing back down.
Samurai, you
range.
close your position?
Still open. 100%.
No, well, he said he was gonna close.
I'm sorry, yeah, I was on mute. Yes, I closed my position.
Ooh.
It was coming back. It came back up to my break even, and I closed it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And it came back down. I got a couple pips out of it.
Shinto 10? 10? I think this move will happen around like 9:15, 9, man. I don't know, maybe 10, I don't know, man. Shit. 10 on a Monday after I took one position during London. Might be a little push, man. Maybe a little push, but I'll see what I can do here. I'll see how the crew's gonna hold up at that then.
EJ hit TP. I mean, EU hit TP.
EU?
To me, if
Oh,
you read
nice.
that.
Did you get in?
Yeah, I'm still here.
No, but I was looking at it. It was hella clean.
Yeah, I told you, bro. It's going for that 4 hour. Hella clean for the 4 hour.
EU takes like a week to hit TP.
Yeah, for sure.
When
It
you-
takes
It's not-
like
it's
a
not
week in a
that
century,
bad.
you know? It takes a week in a century.
It takes a week to move 10 pips. What do you mean?
Yeah, a week. I told you, bro. A week in a century, bro.
I feel like if you just play it like off the hourly, then like you're blessed.
Yeah, it's basically like one of those like swinger pairs. Basically, if you
Yeah,
want to like,
Requires a little more patience, but I think it's very clean.
it's worth the patience though.
Yeah.
It's one of my old mentors.
Yeah, I think Euro USD. I think it's more for swing traders.
Yeah.
Did you break down
Swing
U30
traders and
already?
position traders.
No, I did not break down U30, but I'll break it down right now for you. U30. Let's see. U30 create like a little resistance here. U30 didn't create some type of
Yo, my heart
support.
dropped. He was like, oh,
Hey, hold
that's
on. I'm
weird.
trying to break down some Jimmy shit.
My bad, cut, my bad.
Yeah, I think create like a little like range here. I think if you're looking at U30, who's that? That's Addy. I think you can wait for that support to break, and below that support you can take sells coming down. Actually below the support, because that is a minor support looking left there. Below that support you can take sells coming down towards probably this range right here, towards like 27. This level right here, 7857. You have a nice little, not little actually. You have a nice 1,000 point range, about 100 pips, US 30. Not bad. Yeah, that's probably look for. I look for that support to break and take sells below there. Very clean.
Who put you on the US 30?
Good question.
Yeah, I was gonna, that was the question I was gonna
No,
ask the other day.
I don't
I'm
think
like,
anyone put me on. I think it's just that when I was a new trader, I thought that everything that moves
or like, how'd
fast.
you find out about it?
Yeah, so like everything that
Yeah,
moves,
that's what I
I was
really
like
meant.
everything that moves fast. Like I felt like I made more profits when I was a new trader. So I'm like,
Yeah.
well, what moves the fastest? So I went to US. I searched up Google, whatever. I did some research. It was US 30. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna go trade US 30, and that's what put me onto US 30. Because
Yeah.
I just wanted, I really just, but nah.
Did you
Moves
like
so
before you
fast.
did US 30? Did you just did?
Nope, US 30 was my first pair, bro.
Oh, I thought you did like
No,
another
I did
Like, I
I did
thought you did
currency
like
pairs. I did currency pairs.
no, I'm talking about like I thought you did like Nas or SPX first.
Oh
and
no,
then
no, no! I
Mon-
skipped that. I went from like Euro
this man was
USD.
like, easy, medium, hard. This man that was like hard. Like, you know, like the dude pressing the buttons. Yeah, add an extra button for US 30. This man was like, which one should I pick? Hard. Let's get it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people trade US 30 because of that too.
Yeah, it is.
A
moves
lot of traders, man.
fast. I can't wait till I get my US 30 account. I'm trying to build it up.
Ted trades US 30 a
couple
lot.
months. Huh?
Ted, he trades US 30 now.
Wow.
He trades Dow Jones. Well, technically US 30.
Man, I wish this broker.
I swear he mainly trades US 30 and gold.
Yep.
I wish like on Trades Domain you could pop like a 0.01, but you can't. You gotta do like a 0.10.
On Vantage, you can do even less than a 0.01.
Huh?
Like,
Whoa.
What? That's
Really?
crazy.
yeah, don't you remember that, Don?
Really?
No, I
Yo,
think,
look at GJ.
I think
bro.
0.01 was like a 0.001.
It was
Yeah.
$140.
Yeah, so like you can pop like the equivalent of less.
I think it was $131 or $135 to buy in on my old broker, like to pop a 01 0.01.
Like a 0.10 on Vantage, I think is 10% of a 0.001. No, isn't that what it is? No.
Nah. I never traded it on Trades Domain. Not yet. Cause I tried
Like,
to
right,
practice. Like I wanted to practice on demo, but they didn't put it on it. So I was like, I can't practice it if it's not on demo. So I was like, I'm gonna stick to GJ and EU for now.
The spread on a trader's domain isn't good for US 30 either. It's higher than.
Traders Domain does not have. Oh, Traders Domain. Excuse me. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The spread is bigger than like Hugo's way for the US 30.
Yeah, this GJ here, if it closes here an hour, get entries in.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty clean. Like 136 guys. If you guys in positions or you guys looking to get in positions, I think 136 400 would be a clean target for US 30 for GJ here. I mean, yeah, GJ. I was saying US 30. You guys talking about US 30. But yeah, this is a clean range, man. This is a nice little 30-pip range you have here.
Yeah. See, man, I feel good on my candle game lately, man. It's getting better.
It's a fake out.
Yeah.
It's the fake out.
Close.
Alright, so I'm chart. Your JPY high resist created. Expected support. No wick to the downside on 15-minute. 30-minute time frame. Okay. Strong bullish close. We'll look for buys for a price to push further up. Yep. I think that's pretty valid. Coming out towards like this resistance. Yeah, if you close bullish there, I think it's pretty valid. Yep. Good idea there. Do you want to wait for a new wick? No. If I were to enter position, I think it would just be the opening. But I don't know, because positions here will be actually 15-minute positions. I will take position on the 15-minute time frame. Probably just gonna wait. Probably gonna fucker execute it. Let's see though. Let's see if we can close below here. I want to say like a close like below like 136.691. I'll take positions. It is 15 closes like this. Like right here. This would be perfect for us. Fantastic sells come down back in the range here.
I'm on a little hot streak again. Life's good. Nah, but tomorrow I'll go to the gym. I'm gonna wake up early and go to the other location. The one where all the rappers be at. Hey, I'm gonna catch play where Cardi done. Yo, I think
Take him hostage, bro.
Yo, cause him and Iggy woke up.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Are you gonna shoot your shot?
No. I just want I want his album. I don't want her.
Pull this up on the hourly.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about her, bro.
Like, it doesn't look like it's just approaching the support on the hourly. Like, my support is lower right there with the hourly.
Yeah, so I have mine here just because, like, I identified, like, I think I was marking on 30 minute or something here. No, on hourly, actually. I marked it up off of this right here. That's how I marked it up. And last time price broke into the range here. Like, last time price actually closed below here. Closed, like, below here. This is starting to coming down. So I just identified it as my range right there. Off of that.
I feel like the other one is more valid because it's more recent.
Yeah, but then again, remember how it's like, I'm not sure you remember this, but I think it was like 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago when I said, like, whenever you have fake out plays, price usually doesn't really close like back in the range directly. It might close like a little above it. So
Yeah,
even if, like, we actually remember that, right? Even if we actually close like here, next count should easily come down as well in the range. But no, like, I think I mean, it makes sense for you to market it here as well. But I think I marked it up off of this right there. But yeah, I need a closure like at 691 to enter. So that's gonna be where you kind of marked it.
Wait, can you check if there was news or anything?
No.
Or any minor news or anything?
Nah. Oh, there was 11 minutes ago. Yeah.
Oh, significant. All you see significant gaps, and then EU. When you see a British flag, just know, bro. Get ready to put your whole account on the line.
You just definitely buy an TP next resistance off my analysis. Yeah, I mean that could make sense. I think that could make sense if we close somewhat bullish at the support to continue up. I mean that makes sense, right? But price is closing bearish here. Contoss and balance man. Yeah.
Hey, bro, this slick playing out like a breakdown from earlier. I'm not gonna lie.
It's done.
Yo.
So like during Asian, there was like a minor support, like at 136.558.
Yeah.
So is that a concern? Like if you know what I'm saying? Is that a concern if you're doing sales?
Say again. Sorry.
Like 136.558.
558. Okay. About that. No, because it's not really concerned if I take positions below there. Just because like when price usually when you have a fake out play or whenever you have a range and price is kind of breaking back into the range, price usually fills the entire range. Like, and this is like your entire range here. Like, you know, on a high time frame it's like clean traffic. On a small time frame it's more trafficy, but it's overall just a range. So I expect the price to go down.
Cool.
Yeah. I know what you mean though.
Yeah, I was just because I had a line drawn there from Asian, and that's the, you know, when it broke down, that was the move for London when it took that sell there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then.
Nah, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but if we hold here, if we create support, we're going all the way to the top.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking at.
If we hold here, because it's a very logical support level.
Yeah,
bro,
you know, we're still making lower lows on the 15.
It's been like retracing pretty well. Most of these news candles that have been popping up, like it could retrace like the whole move all over again.
Because like we had 2 levels where we could like technically make support to go up again, right? And that off the bullish trend here, we had either one, this support right here, That was the first level, or two we mentioned earlier, this support right here. So if these two levels hold, we should be able to continue up. But if they break, if this breaks specifically, we're gonna go back down to fill the entire range here. So I mean, it looks like it's gonna continue down here to break, but let's see. I was waiting for this 15 candle here, guys, to close bearish below the range here, but we actually closed above it. There's really no buys for me here. I mean, no sells for me here, because price is still closing above support. Therefore, the support is still being held here. Maybe if this count here closes in 12 minutes below, I will take positions. I think that'll be more valid. And you have like an overall like a target range here.
I didn't know that.
You ain't know that, man? Come on.
Yeah.
What you didn't know?
What you just said. Price still closed above the support, so it's still valid. I didn't know that. I'll write that down in my diary. I mean,
Your
playbook.
diary.
You already know it.
What happened?
So you already know it.
You already know.
Yeah.
Let's go your diary. Alright guys, so today I blew my 15th
Dear-
account.
Dear diary.
Dear diary, dear trading diary, I have flew my 20th account. I am about to
Day,
jump off a cliff.
That's not funny, bro.
day 62 of blown account.
Hello, hi Jimmy. Hey, it's Jimmy here. I blew my 41, 42, 43 account.
Today I met a new guru.
Today,
Today I met a new guru. I learned about the indicator that leads me to success. It is called the
Yes.
harmonic scanner.
Today,
He has 2 Lambos.
No, when I write in my journal, I usually ask the question, why did I take this trade? And if it's anything other than blah, 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 I just say gambling. Yeah, because
hey, why
FOMO,
did you take
gambling.
this trade? Gambling.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
be honest,
when you
man.
think
Shit.
about it,
Yeah, be honest
yeah.
sometimes. Like,
Yeah, it's like I see a trade and out of nowhere it'll just start popping up,
The second
And
trade
I'm
I
like-
took today, I'm not gonna lie, that was a dumb trade.
and I'm not thinking any price action. I'm just seeing it go up, so I jump in,
yeah.
try to
yeah.
grab some pips, and
Hey,
maybe
but-
it'll pull back and I get out with a loss. And I'm like, why did I take that trade? I was gambling.
But yeah, but whenever you take those trades, you gotta tell us, right? Because when you tell us, we're gonna bully you, and we're gonna bully
Yeah.
you for the better.
See, it's not called bullying, it's called character development, man.
No, I
telling
understand.
you.
what
It's
you're saying.
called
I'm just
bettering.
saying, like, sometimes when I take a trade, I put in my journal so I could go back. Why did I take this trade?
Yeah.
If I don't have a valid reason, like,
That's
Well,
all good as long
candles
as
here.
the journal
Or-
don't answer back.
say what?
I'm saying it's all good to ask questions in your journal as long as it don't answer back. Once it starts talking back to you, you know you fucked up.
My journal start talking back to me. I'm getting out the house.
This
Right
is
into this trade.
death
You
note, bro.
gambling, motherfucker.
Get out.
Get out, son.
Yo,
Oh,
Sam.
I think the being reflective is probably the best part of journaling
Trading.
when you're being truthful with yourself.
Yeah, like I don't write things down in my journal, like I used to. But what I do is I
Do you keep like a
a trade
file?
journal. Yeah, no, I have documentary. Not documentary, bro. Yeah, it's a Monday, bro. Relax. I have documents of my trades I take. So I have a folder that shows
Yeah.
like my year till 2020. At the in that folder, I have winning trades, losing trades. I go to the losing trades. I go to like March, April, May, whatever, and it shows all the months and all the years.
I just keep like most of the trades that I do like breakdowns in my Telegram saved messages. Like I just send
Yeah, that's
them
fine.
to that,
Yeah.
and then so I keep up really, and
Yeah.
not take up space on my PC.
I have like a folder of like my winning trades and that folder of like losing trades, and then like at the end of the month I just review like what I did, or not even like even after the same day I take a trade and I take a loss, I review the same exact trade the same day. Just watch my live stream again or something.
Yeah, like when I do journal with the trade itself, I just take trading view and look at the time on my MT4 that I took the trade, and you can go back and just pull up in trading view and pull up that section of the trade. If it's like 30 minutes from the 9 o'clock hour to the 9:15 hour, whatever, just pull that up on the 5-minute chart or the 15-minute chart, and you can just analyze what you did.
Hey, but you know what's great though? Like
So-
What?
if you were to take a position and you weren't like it was actually a valid position that you took, like let's say I took a fake out play and I took like 10 out of 10 times, if it doesn't play out 2 times, right? But if it was a valid play that made sense, you can't really ask yourself, how could I have avoided this trade? Because any other given day, I would have taken the same trade. But I feel like what you should ask yourself is, how could I have reduced my losses on that trade? So if you were to take trades that actually make sense, that are actually valid, those are questions you should be asking yourself whenever you take a bad position. Like, how could I have done? What could I have done better to reduce the losses? Because like technically, some trade that I take and I take a loss, I'll take the same trade again, right? It makes sense, right? It's a very valid trade, very high probable play. I feel like the question should be though, what could I have done better to reduce the loss on that trade? And if there's nothing you can do, there's nothing you can do, obviously, right? But you really gotta dig deep into it. It's more than just, because a lot of people, like, what they do is they take a loss and they say like, oh, I should just take a buy here or whatever, and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. What do you think of Fibonacci retracement tool? I think of it as just regular zones, man. Because fibs, I feel like instead of like you relying on a fib, you should rely on the actual your own markup, right? For example, if you draw a fib from like here, coming up towards here, this is like a 38.2 retracement or whatever. But if you look on your charts, all that price is doing here is making support. So do you really need that fib there, or do you need your own eyes there? And a fib, another thing is that like you really don't know when it's gonna reject, because price can reject up to 61, it could reject up to 50,
61.8.
it could not even reject. It can go back to the 0, and that's why I'm gonna use fibs, because it's so like it's just so it's choppy. Too many open ends, that fib and trend lines. Too many things you gotta adjust with and say, could have done this, could have done that, It's just could have waited for the 60, could have waited for 30, Also 4-hour wick fill, not gonna take it because 4-hour wick fill. Oh yeah, 4-hour close. Oh, yo, 4-hour close here. Oh yeah, yo, guys, I noticed this. 4 hour. This is good point. I didn't look at this. 4-hour close bullish. Look where we close. We could, and if you go back in a 1-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame.
It close above the.
Yeah, 1-hour time frame is that support as well. And yeah, 4-hour close above resistance here. We actually close above. One thing that this count didn't do here is we actually came up and closed above these wicks here, closing above resistance here. High probability we're gonna continue up here to fill the wick, right? Like this, and it makes sense now because like now you guys gonna look at it like, oh, okay, the hourly candle. If we go back in the hourly time frame, the last I think hour or 2 hours of the hourly candle closed bearish, right? But that's because the 4-hour was still open to close bullish, and that's why there's a wick here because the hourly closed bearish here. So if you know how to read candles backwards, this will make perfect sense here. This is a wick fill here, right? So if you make support here, high chance we're going to continue up here. So let's see if the 50 and 30 closes bullish somewhere here. Probably going to wait for the 30 minutes to be honest with you, but yeah, it makes sense. Makes perfect sense. It's getting late though. It's already 9. Shit, 9:30.
10 after.
Your summer, you took one trade today? Or how many trades you took today?
Hello, say what?
You took one trade today?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very good.
I've been hanging out with Bryce. We've been keeping each other in line.
You got one more bullet.
Bryce said, "I'm down to 10 trades a day, bro."
I only had 2, man.
I said last week. I said, Bryce was,
yeah.
Bryce was like, "Oh, I haven't taken that many trades. I've only had like 5 trades." I was like, "He about to explode." Bryce, you got soft FX, right?
Yeah.
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 If you want to get your fix, just go in there and practice.
Yeah. That does help. Like once I got the 2 in London, I just turned off the charts. Where normally I just keep looking. If you just cut them off after your trades, then there's no temptation.
Would it be a bad idea if you Don, if someone who had they overtrade, if he did what he said, turn off his live chart and maybe demo trade?
You know what you should do, man? You should literally look at your charts for whatever X amount of time, 3 hours, whatever it is, take a trade, whatever, 2 trades, and then give someone your empty 5 pass, or give it your friend your empty 5 pass traps if you really have issues over trading. Because like even if people say
It's
like,
not that
oh,
bad.
even if you go with demo trade man, it's gonna be a bad habit, and that bad habit's gonna be like you're gonna constantly need that you need to look at your charts, or you're constantly you feel to take a trade. So even if you go to demo after and take trades on demo, it's still like you're still taking trades in your head, and it's still not gonna it's not a
Hey,
good
Don,
idea. Yeah.
you're looking for buys here, correct?
Yes. If you
That's what's
close
going through your head, and I know what's going on in your head with like what your thought process is, like what you're looking for in the candle to close here, and how you're looking to enter.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you want to know my thought process?
Looking at
Your thought
136,
process,
930.
like what situation would you think, nah, this is not a good enough entry? Would you wait for the next candle to create a lower wick? Would you wait for the 30 here?
Because like this is a 4-hour close, right? And this is a very strong support. So now I'm waiting for a 30 here because not a 15, actually maybe a 15 actually, but probably a 30 because that's in a minute anyways. But I'm probably gonna need a closure like probably somewhere. If the 15 does close bullish, I'm gonna need some type of closure like this probably above these wicks here, like this, like probably around like 136, 820 here, somewhere around in this area. For me to indicate that we're gonna continue to push up. I'll take buys there. But yeah.
But you're not looking for the 15. You're mainly looking for
30.
For the 30 or the break of the 30, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, probably 30 here. We have like a minute left, so. I mean, yeah, very clean. I mean, it's the first. It's also the first 3 minute of the hourly candle, so. Yeah. This is my second trade of the day though. So I'm probably gonna take a smaller position on it. Yep. It's also like, you know, because if like the first like 15-minute closes on the hourly time frame, I probably that's the low for price to continue up for the rest of the hourly. That's the hourly low, right? So. I thought it was 9:30. It's 9:15. Damn. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, leave a like. I appreciate it. I love.
Yeah, it's 9:15, so we're not getting this half-hour close for another 15 minutes.
Yeah.
How do you feel if this, if it breaks, if this 15 breaks the previous 15? You know, would you still wait?
If this 15 breaks the previous 15,
because I'm afraid of we're going to get smacked by my own play. You know, like to get the celery play over here going the other way.
So I was fixing my camera. Oh shit.
The buy here.
There.
Damn.
No, I think it's pretty valid to X9. I mean, yeah, this is pretty clean here. Let's see, 15 closes 0, 1 hour. I can't wait for a 30-minute closure. Let's see. The bigger stops there. 7 pips. Target's gonna be around like 26 pips.
Just everything's so bare. We haven't had a single bullish closure.
Yeah.
Except the 15. You know, look at the 30, the hourly. Like I like to trade when all of those are in my direction.
Yeah, I know what you
Plus
mean.
this-
Yeah.
Plus the 15 closing. Instead, we're getting all of those against us, but just the 15 closing in ours.
Yeah, I'm probably wait for 30. Yeah, cause like like you said, 1 hour still kind of strong bearish here. Like, but this like buys, if I were to take buys here, it's gonna be heavily based off 4-hour time frame, like heavily. Just the only issue is that I mean, you could technically enter positions and put stops down here, like 136.524, but like that's a very big stop, and I mean it's gonna be a 1-to-1, but like, you know, very big stops. Let's see.
Don, you're on Traders Domain, right?
Traders.
Traders Domain?
Yes.
Their charts are different. They're 4 hours still open.
No, because they run off of London time, so they're like for example, like their session ends at like 8 p.m. instead of 5 p.m. Like
so the candles look different than
yeah,
than the trading view.
it's gonna be a bit different. So I just kind
Yeah,
of
cause
mark
mine.
it up trend view.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cause mine's still open. That's why I was like, what are y'all talking about? Cause my 4 hour is it's still bullish. You know what I'm saying? Like on this,
Yeah.
it's still open too. So it's like different. It's so yeah, it's weird.
Yes.
That'd be
Some
a whole
brokers.
different analysis.
Some
That'd be a
brokers.
different analysis.
Yeah. I mean, if you mark up on trend view, trades them in. I mean, I
Yeah.
just mark up
No, I'm just
on.
saying like it would. Yeah. No, I'm just saying like if I was looking at this, it's a totally different market. It's a totally different. Like I'm still in.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying the cells still look good right now. You know, like in the.
It'll screw your head. Yeah.
Yeah. So holy crap. It's so weird.
Can you look at NAS 100, please, bro? Sure. Just because, you know, we're waiting for this candle closer, so. What is it now? It's 100. Man, I looked at US 30 earlier. What is it? USD? This one? Yeah. NAS 100. This is so choppy, man. Let's take a look. Weekly looks pretty bearish here. Daily looks, yeah, just so choppy. We're in a tough area here, but I think from what I see here, I believe we have formed a support here on NAS 100, and you kind of have like a little resistance here. So I'll say it looks pretty simple here. You have a resistance, you then have support. You can now identify as your range. I'll probably wait for some type of break above this resistance take buys. Coming out towards like these levels here, towards this resistance above here. So what? 200. I don't know how NAS 100 moves. Are these points or pips? These are points, right? 200 points, around 20 pips. I'm guessing.
Points.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is points. Yeah, you have like 20 pip range to go up here. I mean, if I was looking for positions, I'll look for buys. Head and shoulders, knees and toes.
Okay, so it's just the 4 hour candle that's different on between the two. I was about to say, man, that's so weird. But yeah, everything else is the same. But the 4 hour candle is off on Traders Domain versus Trading View.
A sell replay. Wixon, sell replay in a 15-minute.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Got stopped out for that buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see why 30-minute would have been more valid, but
Yeah, usually like the heavier support resistance, like, and it's like if it's like the 1 hour's not matching up yet, I usually wait for like a little stronger like time frame, like a 30 or something, or hourly. Yeah. I mean, it makes
I
sense
just
though.
like
I mean,
the way the
it's
15 closed. Like,
I mean, it makes sense. You know, just didn't play out the way you wanted it to.
Still go up.
No, yeah.
This is a strong. This was a strong resistance. It should be a strong support.
Did anybody else take positions? Well, whoa, I should know. Never mind. I mean, these cells are like these are the cells I originally want to look for, like as you close below here. But now I'm looking at the 4 hour, and like the 4 hours is bullish here. You know, it's gonna be. If price does come down, I can see it coming down to like maybe this support right here on the 4 hour time frame, like this low support we have formed there. So maybe we could be making a low wick there for price to go up later on. I don't know yet, but we don't know yet. That's something we don't know. Maybe like here though, that's pretty valid. Let's see, 30-minute. I mean, yeah, it makes sense coming down to that support. Everything just makes sense. Let's see though. Yeah.
Celery.
Yeah, celery in a 15-minute. If it wasn't for the 4 hour time frame, I'll take a celery play here. I think a sell stop there coming down towards maybe back in the range here. But the 4 hours is, you know, kind of still bullish for me.
Traders domain 4 hours looks good for the salary.
Yeah. Funny how everyone just knows the server play is now. If you've been watching streams and you know what the server play is now, I don't know, guys. You guys are. I should have a command for a server play. I'll make a video one day on Instagram and I'll link the command for you guys.
Who made up that name?
Me. I was
You
like,
did.
what name should I name this? It's still server play. It used to be called
For the organic.
Used to be called I forgot what it was called actually. A WAP or something. No, the WAP is different. This is called something else.
Actually reminds me of a crossover. Basketball.
What?
Crossover, you know the crossover?
Yeah, like what
In
the
basketball.
Oh. Yeah.
You know, when you're dribbling, like you go right, left, right.
Oh
kind
yeah.
of thing to get them off. Yeah. Okay.
It's like basketball. What's that?
Yeah,
I don't play that in
yeah, that's
Canada.
You don't play that in Canada? Hey, search out. Wait, where's basketball invented?
US, I believe. No, I don't know.
I think it was Canada.
No, it was a Canadian invented
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah. So
Did it?
you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Dang, man.
We steal all the best ideas.
I learned that in gym class. I think I just forgot.
I think the first like basketball game ever was played in like Toronto or like Maple Leaf Gardens or something.
Hey, Retro, what's going on, man?
Sally for the organic traders. Yeah, you should just name all your setups with organic food, you know, organic.
Yeah. So when I make like remake my course, well, not remake, but when I like kind of change out the website and everything in January, I'm gonna like start to change up the names for plays. So you guys gonna see. There's a lot to come. But it'll be easier to look at. Be like, oh, this is server play. This is a carrot play. Oh, this is organic trading, guys. Come on.
Keurig?
Controvex, have you read Japanese candlestick Babel or Naked Forex? No. When I first started, yeah, but no, I don't really base my ass off those things anymore. I'm done for a night. Enjoy the rest of the session. Yeah, man, you too, man. I'm gonna hop up very soon too, cause I'm not really gonna look for positions here. To be honest, I was gonna, but I saw this 4 hour candles bullish. I kind of want to take any sells. And for buys, I need that support to respect, and that's gonna be in the next like 30 minutes or so, because this candle's gonna close bearish here in like 4 minutes here, and the next 30-minute candle's gonna close at 10, right? So that's gonna be 10 a.m. and that's gonna be.
It could close bullish.
Could, but like I kind of want to close like 136 840. I mean, maybe let's see. I'll wait for this candle to close. But if it doesn't, then this will be probably 10 a.m. and then 10 a.m. 10:30. It's gonna be kind of late for me to enter position. So. Let's see.
Yeah.
If it's not this count, then I'm done for a day. Probably might do one trade for a day. Took one position today, and that's it.
Yeah, because London's closed already, right? They closed at 9?
Because at 11.
Or is it 10?
11.
Oh, 11.
11 a.m. No, Jimmy and I are still here. I think he went to go get coffee or something. I don't know what he did.
I'm still here. Just playing games right now.
There you go. This is definitely a Monday. It's slow.
No, it's not bad.
Pretty
Monday.
fast.
It's not bad. Nah.
If you woke up before 6, it was pretty fast.
I think
It was a good day.
it was just a
My day
it
got
was just
finished
a
before
trash.
7
I
o'clock.
think this is a trash NY session.
Hey,
Well, boring one. But I think over our day so far is not your typical
Yeah,
Monday. I think it was a pretty decent day. Honestly, all these are the same for me, man.
Mondays are usually good.
Every
Yeah,
day's the
Monday,
same to
Monday's
me at
usually
this
good.
point.
Yeah.
It's just the days where it's like, it's just the weeks where it has like big news during like later on in the week. Those are the only weeks I don't like that.
Because, like-
really, you can predict it. It's just like they're holding the volume until like the big news come out. So you just gotta be patient
So
for
you-
like those days.
I'm curious. Are you guys gonna be in the market the week of like
Nope.
next Monday and Tuesday?
Hell no.
Well, really, when you think about it, there's not until Wednesday.
What's next Monday and Tuesday?
Election
And
day.
Tuesday is election, but on the day of the trading,
No, I'm
nobody's
not
gonna
trading
know
that day.
anything because the returns aren't gonna start.
I mean,
pouring in
we're
until about
trading
7
GJ, right? So like, if anything, volume will kick in for NY session, but I don't think it'll affect the direction GJ goes. So I mean, unless you're
Yeah.
trading like US30 gold or something, I mean, you shouldn't worry around this. Because the only,
Yeah, I
the
was
only thing
gonna
that
say
could
It's gonna be
happen
good to trade.
is that the volume
Price
that's gonna
action's
kick
gonna
in.
be there. Price
What?
action's gonna be there. Volume's gonna be there.
Yep.
It's gonna be good to trade as long as you're,
Yep. We're gonna
do the
that.
same thing we're doing now. Expect stronger pushes.
Yeah, but then I think the next day, when if there are final results on Wednesday morning, yeah, the market's gonna be.
Yeah, you got to keep it in the back of your head. The fundamentals of it, and
Can't hear you.
you got to keep the fundamentals of it in the back of your head. But still, I don't know. I feel like when I'm trading, I don't think about the news or the fundamentals. I see what's going on the charts, and it's just either volume's there or volume's not there. But I think
Yeah.
we're gonna get a shit ton of volume, and that's a good thing. So we're gonna have opportunity.
Yeah, we can get a whole lot of opportunities. Probably on GJ.
Mm.
The volume, because NY is gonna be very volatile, man. Very volatile.
That's what I was thinking.
And going back to like guys, you know how I mentioned talked about earlier how talk about how Mondays and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all days are like different. I feel like you can treat them all the same, to be honest. It's just that you gotta understand when there's gonna be a volume that kicks in and when there's not, and that's not based off of that's not random. This you can just literally tell based off of candle structure and way candles are closing. Then you can tell, like looking at this, then like if this is Asian and this is London and this is NY opening. That's what it form here. You can just tell the difference between all three, right? All three sessions today. Obviously, you're looking at this. Come to church and look at this. This is obviously non-tradable. But if you come to church and look at this, this is much more tradable. Look at the volume you have here. Look at the pushes, right? So yeah. Okay, we close here in 30 minutes. Here, close 30 minutes and close below or at support. Yeah, I'm not gonna get in any positions. Did not close bullish. I'm not gonna look for buys. Sells might be valid. It's just that the 4 hours kind of bullish for me. I'm just gonna call it a day, to be honest. And it's also kind of late, so
Hop off.
yeah, I'm gonna hop off, guys. So peace out, guys. Hope you guys have a great day today. I'll catch you guys
All right,
tomorrow.
have a good day.
6 a.m. Eastern.
Rice.
Yeah, peace and love.